Live.
What's up? We are live. This is the Whoa Radio Show right here on Whoa Entertainment. And hey, it just popped up on my phone too, so I can share it. Make sure you're sharing the heck out of the show, guys. We are only live on Facebook for 30 minutes. So, good God, everything's going nuts now. And then we will be over on the YouTube side as always. And why is my share thing not popping up? This is redonkulous. Do we have sound? That's the real question right now. Yes, we do. So we're going to pop this picture up here a couple of times during the show because the flag, whenever I went to go and get it, it has been moved. And this is Jeff. Can you take that hide? Okay, thank you. This is the KIA DOW, which, if you don't know what DOW is, it's died of wounds. And the gentleman on the older gentleman, not the guy in the black jacket, the older gentleman is the founder, Mr. Blackwell, of the organization that is pushing these flags out to buy. All of the proceeds are going to families of fallen, whether they died prior to coming home or they died after they got home.
Right.
Because, I mean, a lot of guys end up taking their own life or die of wounds after they're already home and everything like that. So, does yours have the closed captioning up again?
Yeah.
And mine doesn't. I don't understand it. Mine is muted. How do I turn it on? Jeff?
Well, we know why mine doesn't.
It's because it's trying to teach your ass.
Because I'm the most retarded person here, so it's got to leave me alone by the hand. On the screen itself.
Right. Now I'm looking for it. I don't see it. Here, figure it out.
That's our tech guy. We'll let him try to figure out as we go here.
Anyway, yeah. So and real quick, I do want to pimp our sponsors out. Our partners. We don't have any official sponsors yet, but we do have some partners. And I want to pimp them out real fast. Lux Construction, which you'll see here later in the show, why we pimp Lux Construction every week. And actually, that will be on the YouTube only show. So in 30 minutes, you got to jump over to the YouTube, which will be YouTube and Whoa. And hey, there it is, Lux Construction LLC, right there at Maysville, Missouri, and then and I'm watching Richie's phone to see what the delay is. But anyway, make sure you like and share the show, guys. Who else am I missing? Misfits Bar and Grill.
Oh, absolutely.
The official home of Show Mom. Oh, I'm already on the YouTube channel.
Cool. Well, if you're going there,
so stay there.
Yeah. Official home of Warrior Fest.
Yes.
For 2020.
And last year.
Could be last year. It may be further on.
Hopefully for further on.
And we got a show coming up there that we'll get to in a little bit.
Yeah. And I'll have you pimp those shows out here as soon as we get through all of our sponsors. Team Leah and Justice for Leah, which that trial is quickly approaching for Justice for Leah.
It's long overdue, and this needs to come to a close.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know.
So
and Travis, I know you watch from time to time.
Yeah, we love you. And we're always with you. If you're wondering who our esteemed guest is here in the middle of us, this is Grumpy Vet. He's wearing a shirt that says "I'm a vet, damn it." And actually, he's a what's called a damn it doll. And I there's a whole bunch of different ones. Showwife got us this one, and we may have one show up in the mystery box. And if you want entries into the mystery box, you've got to watch on the YouTube side. So yes,
I have 2 trivia questions today.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So anyway, Excuse me. Let's see. Misfits, Lux, Team Leah, Justice for Leah. Oh, and our partners, Comedy Vets. I forgot to mention them.
Yeah, it's not good.
You know, because our producer,
Yeah,
Kinda-
mention me.
If you don't know who Miss Stefanik is, she's pretty good.
Yeah.
She's a very talented
yeah,
musician or magician.
Yeah.
I guess musician too. She's got a dog food song she likes to sing.
yeah,
Sound. She's good at sound.
yeah. She's really good at sound. She'll actually be out at Warrior Fest too.
She got a twin brother named Jeff.
Warrior
Oh,
Fest.
okay, yeah. So
Twin brother named Jeff.
I'm looking up your stuff.
okay,
All right. I see we got
So-
quite a
yeah.
few people checking in here.
Go ahead
man.
and check in. Do the check-ins because I don't have my phone, so I can't
Justice
read them.
Snodgrass, obviously he's watching. No
I
kidding.
am.
Jason Patterson, Melissa Sue, my buddy Jesse Monomeyer. Hello, brother.
Hey.
Thank you.
I see
one of my
Left Eye
sons.
on there too.
I see my what's that?
Left Eye was watching.
He's right here. Yeah, one
Yeah.
of my son, Josh, he's on here. Amelia Detwater
Mhm.
or Detwater, you retarded.
Show Mom.
Jesse King. I don't know if that's my cousin or if it's the other person. So,
Yeah.
go
Hi.
there. Says, check your message. Sent you guys some
Yeah,
photos.
I seen it.
Jason Patterson said, "Welcome, guys. Share the show out. We got a lot to cover today. Our topic
Yeah,
we'll get into in a minute is people in a celebrity, and it could be anybody.
that you
News-
want to stomp a mud hole in her ass.
You want to stomp a mud hole in their ass. And I got a couple women and a couple men that made my top list. I know you got some interesting names yourself.
Yeah.
One of my Jeff Honest may or may not be on my list. Actually, he didn't even make my list because these are people that I just can't. When they open their mouth, I just want to vomit. I want to stick my foot, right in your throat.
Eric Bodrin.
No. No.
Eric
So,
Barron.
We'll get that here. We'll get to that here in a little bit, but
And actually, in the background, you can't see him, and you may or may not hear him. We've got Carl from Paranormal Nation Radio,
which is new to
which
the
is new to the Woe Entertainment Network.
family. Mhm.
Now, Carl, are you doing a show tonight?
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right. That's all I wanted. I was like,
He's like the Wizard of
yeah,
Oz, and he
yeah.
just
Poof,
pops
poof.
in, pops out. Yeah. He's
Oh,
he's going on soon as we done beating our gums at 7:00.
Yep.
Stay on our page. Go back to our page. Stay on there because he will broadcast through there as well. Paranormal investigations. He's not a ghost hunter. Don't want to be called a ghost hunter. That's not his title. He's not a ghost hunter because he means that's stupid and there's no season for it.
Right.
He's an investigator, and he'll tell the
There's
truth.
no license for it either.
Yeah, no season, no light,
No
no uniform
permits.
you wear, and no weapon that you.
So
Uh,
either way, he's a PI.
yeah. Aaron Ott,
yeah,
how you doing?
and he'll
Melissa
also
Ott
he'll
as
also
well.
debunk you if it ain't correct. He'll say, "Look,
Yeah.
somebody's full of shit,"
Right.
and he ain't got a problem saying that. So
Yeah.
don't forget, guys, tune in at 9:00 to catch his show on our net on
7:00.
Yes, 9:00 he's over. Yeah,
Yeah.
7:00. Yeah, we're over at 7:00. I think it's 7:00 now.
Richie,
Yeah, I'm messed up, man. I've been
how much weed did you smoke
Listen,
today?
I got I got that abscess too. It's getting better. I take a lot of antibiotics. I don't know. I shit my pants twice. I don't know.
Okay.
Forgive me.
So anyway, Melissa Ott says hi.
Hi, Melissa.
Which the longtime friends of the show and the family.
And we appreciate it. Somebody
and,
go wake
you
up
know,
Dean Cerny. He's probably,
Yeah, go wake up Sir Nee. Where the hell is he?
He probably got banned again.
He probably did get banned.
dude. And
he gets banned on a weekly basis. But
yeah.
so let's jump into upcoming shows because I know we had one that was postponed.
We had more than one postponed.
Well, okay. One that was supposed to still happen that got postponed.
Well, it got rescheduled.
Right,
It's now
rescheduled,
proper term.
postponed to a later
So-
date. So
Now we're looking at June 27th, and this show is not being postponed, not being rescheduled. She said this thing's on. Come one, come all, come naked. She
it's
don't care.
Stephanie.
It's
It's
a birthday.
Stephanie's birthday.
The owner of Misfits,
Yes.
the co-owner of Misfits
Yes.
Bar and Grill in Blue Springs, Missouri, said, "Bring your ass." Okay.
Hell yeah!
So the show starts at.
And I'm
Wait a minute. I have to get a horse trailer to bring my ass with me.
yes.
You need to talk to her, see if she wants to go.
Oh yeah.
So the doors open at 7:00, which that's kind of a term we use. The doors are always open.
Yeah.
But we start taking funds at 7:00. The show starts at 8. On the docket is David Scott, funny man himself, David Scott, Richard Montano, and myself. This guy over here, Justin Snodgrass, is emceeing this event. Okay. And as soon as we're done, the band Reality Becomes starts to play. All right. And guys, if you ever heard this great band, these guys are phenomenal. They will, if you would like rock and roll, they will rock you. Okay.
Oh yeah.
They will do great.
I mean, they are.
And they're going to play till everybody's tired and goes home.
Yeah.
So-
Well, and if you don't know, if you haven't heard them and you haven't seen them, the lead singer kind of looks like a young James Hetfield.
Yeah.
Does he not?
Yeah. But
From
Yeah.
Metallica.
Before the burn.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and if you know me, you know that I am not a huge Metallica fan. I think Metallica is now okay.
A
Listen,
fad.
yes,
Overrated.
Metallica is now overrated. I'm sorry. They are prima donnas. They are assholes. Whatever. Now, anything prior to, I'll say, Reload or Load is phenomenal. I love old Metallica. But
All
all
right.
the new shit,
all right.
whatever.
I'll let you have that.
Would you quit highlighting everything, Joe?
Now-
Joe,
I'm not
producer.
highlighting it.
He's doing well. Then our next show, which is supposed to be June 20th, is now made July 11th. The Hamilton Bowl Now show switched days. She's having a problem opening. She's going to open July 1st, but we will be in there. Somebody be in there. I know right now I'm the only one on the docket right now. It's supposed to be Richard
July
Madonna.
what?
July 11th
July
Which
11th.
actually
at
we've
8
got
o'clock.
we've got a show
And before that,
coming on July 10th.
July 10th, at an undetermined,
yeah.
disclosed, none of your business, don't ask location.
We're doing
We're doing some
an investigation.
ghost investigation.
Yes, paranormal investigation.
And with our
With,
good friend Carl and his people coming in there, and they're going to handle some business. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got that coming on. And then Jeff just informed us a while ago. I keep forgetting. We got Clint's
Clint's Comedy
Clint.
Stop. And I said the
Clint's.
wrong. I told you
Yeah,
the
you
wrong date.
perverted bastards.
Comedy Stop. His
CLINT.
he's I thought he was July 17th, actually.
22nd,
22nd. All right. Well, there you go.
which is a Wednesday.
Wednesday. And then we got some
Wednesday.
stuff coming to Excelsior Springs on the 17th.
Yeah.
So we're going to see how all this works out.
Excelsior Springs.
Seltzer.
Excelsior Springs.
But Comedy Vets is going to be
That's
the
cool.
official DJ service of the car show here in Cameron.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Comedy Vets.
Well, there you go. Maybe we can squeeze a skid in or two, Henry,
I don't know. You got to talk to Show Mom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Show Mom's the be
Look,
all end all on
So
that one.
that's what we got lined up, guys.
Somebody agrees with you.
Yep. I
Justin.
seen that. Melissa Sue says, agree. Everything before load is great.
Melissa Sue about to catch a band.
Well,
I'm not around a band.
let me say something else real quick about Metallica before we get into the main topic of
Metallica.
celebrities. The celebrities that we would like to beat up.
Punch in the face.
I really enjoyed the Metallica S&M album where they did all the stuff with the orchestra. I thought that was really fucking cool.
4-leaf clover
Yeah.
or no leaf clover, I mean.
Yeah, No Leaf Clover and all
Yeah.
that.
Oh.
But I mean, and all of them. I mean, all the songs on that album were phenomenal, and the just the orchestral part
Yeah.
was what really kind of set it apart for me.
I'm not going to take too much offense to it because my favorite Metallica song is
One.
Before Load. Is one.
Yeah.
That's my. It might not be everybody's favorite song, but that song just jams to me. I love that song. And I love old stuff. I like some of the new stuff. Some
My
of the old-
favorite-
like
Ride the Lightning.
ain't my bitch.
Yeah.
That's House
Ride the
of Jack
Lightning was
Bill.
a good one.
House
My,
of Jack-
my favorite Metallica song is Peace Sells.
my favorite Jeff Onyx jokes when you're done.
Peace Sells.
So anyway, so before we pull ties here and split us up,
Right.
you know,
We
the
do
topic.
agree on but I just like whenever the Saint Anger album came out and everybody's like, oh, they went back to old Metallica. No, they didn't. They went screamo.
Well,
I'm
one
sorry.
thing about it.
They sounded like a bunch of whiny ass bitches.
One thing about it, I will say this: you never hear nobody come back and tell you and say, "Well, I like the old Conway Twitty, young Conway Twitty." All the Conway Twitty shit was awesome.
Oh yeah,
So
definitely.
George Strait. Much I don't. The only reason why I don't like George Strait because he beat Conway Twitty.
The best Conway
But,
Twitty is all the stuff on Family Guy.
Hey, a country icon like that, and everybody recognizes him. He must have been good.
Hey, Christine Dobbins just joined in too.
When people of other color
This person.
know who.
Yep.
It's like Waylon Jennings.
Yeah.
I know several black people, including our friend Typhoon,
Yeah.
who loves Waylon Jennings.
Yeah, he loves him some Waylon.
So he does. He brag. He ain't afraid to say it. He don't care. All
Jason Patterson wants us to come to Waverly Hills Sanatorium in Louisville to do a paranormal investigation.
Paranormal investigation, huh?
Yeah,
Is there a club down there I can tell some jokes into while I'm down there?
probably.
All right. Set that up, Jason.
Master of Puppets saved me from a life of hell. That's pretty cool.
Well, Master of Puppets.
Master of what?
Master of Puppets. It's a badass album.
Too expensive.
Master.
Huh?
Oh, Waverly's
expensive?
too expensive, he said.
Oh,
This guy right there.
$1,000 a night.
$1,000 a night.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
So we're gonna need some sponsors for that one.
Well, Jason, you make some things happen, and if it works out, get PM me, and if it works out, maybe it'll be a little something there for you. You can get it. But
What on earth are you doing, Jeff?
I didn't do anything wrong.
sitting around the
Come
house.
on.
It was all me. See? Look, Ma, no hands. Wasn't me. It is me.
The show consists of two things: your magnificent rumbling voice and this ugly mug.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's why everybody's behind the scenes. Okay. And now our new guest here,
Grumpy Vet.
Ric Flair's cousin.
I'm not on camera because my pretty blue eyes hypnotize people.
They hippotype people.
You ain't on
You
camera.
got pretty blue eyes too, don't
You
you?
ain't on camera because one of those initials will shut us down.
Yeah, that too. So anyway,
One of them initials.
Initials?
One of them initials.
Oh, you mean like Phoebe?
Well, we had a segment one time. We talked about initials, and I had shit all just. FFA was running something different, and the FCC was doing something else. Just like
You know what FFA stands for, right?
FFA, yeah, Future Farms of America.
No, fistful of ammo.
Well, there you go. See,
That
Fistful
too.
of ammo.
that's what Clint Eastwood's term is. Yeah, fistful of dollars. Well, I sat at the house the other day, and something that really just pisses me off. Celebrities want to tell us how to live our lives, and they don't make a suggestion. They call you ignoramus. They call you names, and they tell you how to live your life. What to do, what not to do. So I figured we talk about some celebrities, and it could be radio, TV. It's a celebrity that if you ever see, you would just have the sudden urge just to stomp a mud hole in their ass.
Johnny Dare.
Johnny, that's one for you. If you don't know, he's a how to put this? He's a shock jock out of Kansas City, Missouri. Is that a nice enough, fair enough?
Yeah,
Okay. Well, yeah.
and I can give reasons as to why.
He's not a shock jock. He's a copy jock.
He's gonna be shocked when
Yeah.
I kick his ass.
He's a copy jock.
He's a douche knuckle.
So I kind of put a small list together. I want you to give your list. And Jeff, if you got a list of somebody, you might make somebody's list. I don't know. But Jeff, go first.
He made my list twice.
Did he?
Eric Barron.
Who the hell is that?
Eric Barron.
Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin?
Eric
Yeah,
Barron.
I mean he did phenomenal. Now hold on, he did great in the movie Hunt for Red October. I thought he was really good. Or no, that wasn't Alec Baldwin, was it? That was Stephen Baldwin.
That was one of the other Baldwins. Had to have been.
Yeah.
There's Adam. There's Steven. There's Alec. There's
I like
yeah.
Steven.
Yeah.
Is
Don't
Eric
like Alec.
the one?
Didn't you say you'd go down on Stephen Baldwin? Anyway,
No, that was C. Thomas Howell.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. C. Thomas Howell.
C. Thomas Howell.
Is he the one that does
Crazy Mary just showed up.
Is he the one that does the imitation of Trump? When you talk
Yes. Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Alec Baldwin.
All right,
Yeah.
so he's one. So why you want to just stomp a mud hole in his ass?
Because he's just an irritating
He's a-
idiot. Oh
He's
my
a
God.
douche knuckle.
He every time there's an issue that's like a serious issue,
Yeah,
he downplays
he's got the
it,
face of it.
and everything that's that not really serious, he makes it out to be like a really serious thing, and people ought to go to prison for it. It's stupid. That guy, man,
All right, Richie.
because he's a libtard.
All right,
He's like
I
over
didn't,
the
wa-
top libtard.
I didn't want to be discriminative, so I got male and female.
Yeah, I got a couple of females too.
I'll start with the females because these are pretty simple.
Ladies first.
Ladies first. Amy Schumer.
Amy Schumer. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I agree.
One, she's a stupid comedian, and she's very unattractive at that, and she's dumb as a fucking brick, and her dad's a douche. So I don't hit women, but I don't think I would give a generous fistful of money to some woman that would just stomp a mud hole in her ass. Okay. Rhonda, if you're out there, Rhonda Rousey, if you're out there listening, you know,
I'm gonna hide that.
Is that
that's his wife.
Mrs. Onyx?
Yes.
Yeah. If some woman's out there right now who can fight, Ronda
Yeah.
Rousey,
Yeah.
I would be willing to give up a couple bins to see Amy Schumer get her ass whooped. All
Oh,
over the
yeah.
place. I mean, a full
I
on.
just walk up and just throttle the fuck
Do you
out of her.
remember back
Just
in the
full
day
on.
when people would have a beef and they would do that? They would wrestle or they would
Yeah.
box.
Celebrity
or something.
death match?
Yeah,
I remember Joe Rogan was getting people together trying to get that.
there was
that going on.
a bully beatdown too. That was pretty cool. But yeah, so she's one of the
Celebrity
female side.
death match. That was Celebrity Death Match was fake though.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
everything else in Hollywood.
Yeah.
But the Joe Rogan
But-
stuff that he put
Yeah,
together
that was
was
actual.
real.
Yeah.
And
I still like that bully beat.
Dustin Diamond got into that too.
Dwayne Wireman, you mean your brakes would fail if she crossed the street?
yeah, I hope she's like super religious when I'm coming.
Oh,
Because I'll be doing that break thing. Son of a hitting the foot feet by mistake, you know.
Yeah.
Hit the sweater. The second female, obviously, is old pickled herself, Mrs. Crow,
Oh.
Mrs. Batshit Crazy,
Mrs. Old Crow.
Nancy Pelosi. If I would fall out of my chair and pass the fuck out of my floor if one time she stood up, got to run her mouth, somebody just clothesline her ass and go all WWE right there in the chamber, right there when they're trying to make legislation, and they just knock her the f out.
Oh, I want to see.
I would mail
wanna
that
see
guy some
Trump
money.
I want to see Trump just run up and spear the shit out of her.
Just, I mean,
like checking her like
And then-
she was playing hockey into
Yeah.
the board.
and then his toupee would fall off.
and
that'd
then
be
and then he
hilarious.
do some polite. Are you okay?
You know they're saying that's not a toupee.
Are you
Huh?
okay?
There people are saying that's not a toupee. That's actually his
He
comb
jumped-
over,
See that? I touched you on the shoulder. He jumped at me.
his real
Never
hair.
mind your business. Little-
Do you know Biff,
Biff.
from Back to the Future?
Yeah.
It's based on Trump. Yeah, you talked. You and I
You know,
talk
I
about
didn't
that?
think about that.
Biff from Back to the Future was based on Trump. His hair and everything.
Man, that was so far before he had bad hair. What are you talking about? All right, so that's my two females now. Here we go. The two biggest controversial of my guys.
Ooh, Showmom
started-
says Hillary Clinton. Be careful, you might get Clinton for that
Well,
one.
she's going to court right now. She's fixing to get some answers to some questions right now. This guy was my number one guy. He slid down to number two.
Uh-oh.
This guy, you can see him every night on TV if you watch NBC. Okay, Jimmy Fallon.
Oh.
I call him
Yeah.
Tammy Fallon because he's such a bitch. I call him Tammy Fallon because this guy get on there and talk crap about Trump and everybody else. Someone says something about him. He goes, "That's my right to talk."
Wait,
He
I only,
cries
got, I,
like
only
a
said,
biatch.
I only said one. I didn't know we had a whole list.
Well, it's my
I
topic.
thought we were just going to go around,
Oh, okay.
do kind of a round robin type.
All right, well,
thing.
I'll give you. I'll hold off my number one until.
You got a
Yeah.
number one.
That's right, number one. I'm gonna get to him
Yeah,
in just a guy.
it's Mrs. Jeff Onyx.
just a damn minute. But yeah,
Oh,
Tammy Fallon, I can't stand that dude. He's a double standard. He's a crybaby. He plays to the thing. He ain't funny. Yeah, cancel the show.
Yeah.
If he's been on there that long, Woe and Tammy's gonna be on forever.
Oh yeah.
But I'll hold on my number one. I apologize. Go ahead.
Okay, my second one, and I can't remember his damn name now. Fuck.
That guy
That one guy that's
that
really
you want to really
freaking
punch.
annoying. Yeah.
Is the guy you told me before the show?
No. There's a different reason for him, and he's not that high up on the list actually. Anyway, I'm trying to follow comments too at the same time. So as well as monitor time that way, because we've got 6 minutes before we will drop the Facebook feed and
6
go to
minutes.
yes, YouTube only. So make sure you head over to YouTube, Whoa Entertainment,
Whoa, whoa.
and
Patterson says
and
Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel's
Yeah.
kind of a tool bag too.
But Tammy Fallon, I can't
I
stand
was
that.
gonna say Don Lemon, but you got to be. We're talking about people who are famous. I don't consider him famous.
Anyway,
He's
so
Who
all
was
right,
your guy?
Who's your next one? Because I'm my brain is blanking out.
he don't
right
want to
now.
give up his number one yet.
He doesn't want to give it up. He just can't remember.
Next year
Yeah, I
is number
can't.
2.
I honestly can't remember my next one.
There are so many, aren't there?
Yeah.
There are so many that it's hard. Well, I would say Lars
Yeah, Lars
Lars.
is a douchebag.
Lars Ulrich.
Yeah. Everything I've heard. Now, don't get me wrong. He is a talented drummer, but he is a tool bag.
Well, he's also the guy that he arranges a lot of the Metallica songs. So, I mean, he knows how to arrange stuff, but he also knows how to steal stuff from other people.
Yeah.
And then he wants to try to put down the whole world for stealing their stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Ooh, who?
Alyssa Milano.
Alyssa Milano.
Jason said.
Who's
Alyssa
the
Milano.
From the Eyes of an Angel ASPCA broad? I want to smack the snot at her just because I can't watch TV.
ASPCA?
Yeah, it's Sarah McLachlan. That freaking
Yeah.
song with all those damn
What are you looking like that
sad
for?
puppies, and it's like, God, you just ruined my night with that damn commercial.
Did you say Alyssa Milano? Or is you bringing it up?
No, he's mad at you because of Lars Ulrich.
Oh, Lars. That's all right.
See, you
At
hate,
least I didn't
you
see
hate
Gene-
and you don't appreciate
at
because
least
they
I
made
did-
more money than you.
At least I didn't say Gene
that's it.
Simmons like I wanted to.
Oh, well, yeah.
You're just mad at Gene Simmons because he's got more snatch than you could ever shake a stick at.
And yeah, he can keep it. He can keep it.
that guy's probably that guy probably has had every STD known to man and then some.
I've had sex 4 times and I had 4 kids. That's enough. It's enough for me. With a woman.
Everybody else said that was enough. That was enough. The first kid. Anyway, so
If they'd had a march or a riot, that'd been it for Jeff. But no, he got encouraged and had 3 more kids.
AOC.
Yeah, we got a friend that thinks she's sexy as hell. Thinks she's hot.
What?
Yeah, we got a friend who does this business too. Thinks she's just smoking hot. Dumb as shit, but smoking hot. Minnie.
Oh, yeah.
He said, "Man, she's just gorgeous." I was like,
No.
until she opens her mouth.
Yeah, that's one of those ones that like there's a the hotness scale, and like the 1 to 10 whatever, and then they open her mouth and automatically she gets dropped like 15 points.
It's only 10 points. She could drop 15.
Yeah, I just because she did the.
So you're
she's
saying when she
so
opens-
stupid.
What that buddy you're talking about, when she opens her mouth, he just wants to fill it with something.
I want to feel my fist. This right here.
Isn't that
just-
what you said about? Never mind.
Yeah, that's what I want to feel. So he's over.
Charles Manson eyes. Look. AOC. Crazy bitch with the Charles Manson eyes.
Yep. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
She does have a good.
She does. It's some freaky stuff. It's almost like she took the what's his name? Oh,
Charles Manson.
no,
Charles.
the dude with the
Manson.
knife, and he's in like Ghost Rider. What's his name?
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
Oh yeah.
She went to the Nicolas Cage school of freaky crazy eyes. Crazy eyes.
Yeah. So you got. So basically, whatever Jeff said tonight, his list sucks, and I don't want to hear no more out of him.
Seth Rogen.
He shot up my list lately, but
Yeah, and the
But go
whole
ahead.
reason why he actually even made my list was the fact that he bailed out rioters. Posted the bail for some of these people who are rioting and looting.
He probably posted bail for somebody who might have killed somebody.
Yeah.
Here's what nobody's talking about: the horses. Why isn't anybody talking about the horses?
The horses.
Horses at a lot of these places are
Oh,
getting
got
like
the
their
horses
snouts
in the
broken
back.
and they're getting Molotov cocktails thrown at them, bricks thrown at them, and stuff like that.
Oh, did you see the hold on, speaking of Molotov cocktails, did you see the screw up on the news channel that said Mazel Tov cocktails? L'chaim.
L'chaim.
just
No, but all these leftist, liberal, PETA, animal rights activist people aren't saying anything about the horses getting attacked during the riots. Why aren't they saying anything about the horses getting hurt? Poor horses.
yeah, that's crap. That's crap. Nobody
Yeah.
cares.
Yeah.
Nobody cares at all.
So I just popped up the YouTube link for those of you who need it.
Okay. Excellent. Yeah, I've seen a guy ask for it right here.
Dwayne Wireman, one of our old buddies.
Going YouTube.
All
Yep,
right.
we are officially going straight to YouTube. So
All right, well,
bye
join us over
Facebook.
Bye, Facebook.
But anyway,
For those of you still with us, I see we lost half of y'all as usual.
Yep.
Don't even know how to work a YouTube thing. Figure it out.
hey, Richard Rogus joined right as we stopped.
Hey, Richard. Come on over here.
But
Richard
anyway,
Dreyfuss.
Rogus.
Rogus.
Oh,
A man who could tell you all about. He's a white man who could tell you all about the injustice. The injustice. in this
Injustice
country.
in the prison system.
All right, he could.
Yeah.
To even get
And
there, he
in the
shouldn't even been in
justice
there.
system, Yeah.
So-
So anyway, so
you started quoting an Exodus song.
what?
The prison system inherently unjust.
Yeah.
That's actually in an
So-
Exodus song.
So my number one guy, and if this guy, some of you might heard of, some of you might not have heard of. My number one on my list is Kyle Brandt.
Who's that?
He is one of the commentators off the NFL Network. It's a football thing that football geeks watch all the time.
Oh,
He's one. You got Kay Adams, you got Nate Burleson, you got
that explains why I don't know.
Kyle Brandt and another dude on there. One guy's a big Kansas City Chiefs fan. That's cool. But Kyle Brandt, and we're probably going to lose a lot of ratings and probably get banned right here, but I don't care. He's one of them yuppie cocksuckers, white man who wants to sniff black people's assholes every time they walk by. This guy's always in it about a thing. He tries to tell me how to live my life. He calls you an ignoramus if you don't agree with him when he's wrong as shit, okay? Tells you not to do something. He's one of these celebrities that I can't stand that want to tell me how to live my life when I've been living my life the way it is, and it's fine, okay? But we're not all supposed to live the same life. The three of us don't live the same lives. We get along great. We're friends.
Has he been afflicted by the pandemic?
He is. He's not me. He
pandemic.
was when COVID came out. Y'all stupid, not wearing your mask, social distancing. Kind of find out the CDC, which has been on the news last couple of days, the CDC has said their numbers are askew.
Well, recently,
Look that word up, askew.
recently it's a pandemic of people pandering.
All right.
They're being
Yeah.
inflicted by pandering.
There's some people in the CDC say the numbers are wrong by half. Wrong by half. 100,000 people, 100,000 deaths that claim to be, so could it be down to 50,000 deaths? So what's that do percentage of recovery? It was already at 98, 98.7, 99?
Did
Yeah.
you
Okay.
see what they did on CNN when that dude that got his neck kneeled on? They said he had COVID-19.
Whatever.
They said he had COVID-19, and then at the person on CNN was like adamant to say, even though he had it, he did not die from that.
Right. And it should have. He didn't die from it.
And other people are like, wait a minute, but he had a hard time breathing and he had COVID-19. But all the
You'd
other
have
people,
a hard time breathing too if you had a 200-pound
I'm
man
just saying,
sitting on your fucking neck.
all the other people, like the guy that shot himself with a shotgun, went to the hospital and they called it a COVID death.
Yeah.
Because he was inflicted, he
Right.
had COVID.
But they didn't kill him. See, that's what doctors are finally coming out saying. So many doctors said it, now they can't deny it. So now they don't know how many people died of the COVID. They don't even know how many tests. They already admitted the tests were wrong, the false tests. So, and he's one of the guys out on top of this saying everything. And now this happened with the Black Lives Matter. He's talking about saying, stop saying all lives matter. Only Black Lives Matter at this particular time.
Human
Stop
lives matter.
saying it, even though I've had more police brutality than most black men have had
Yeah.
in my family. Me and my family have been afflicted with it. Okay, there's not a person sitting right here on WO Entertainment right now who hadn't had either a cop lie on them, assault them, mysteriously lose paperwork, okay, or make up some damn law that you never heard of just so they can get funds out of your pocket.
Yep.
That's all police brutality, gentlemen, whether it's physical or mental. So this is the type
it
of guy.
count if it was out of this country too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, just any celebrity.
So you can add another one to me.
So you, Kyle Brandt, and just because you were the pretty boy on Days of Our Lives or one of them stupid soap operas that your ass couldn't act, so they kicked you off, right? Double fuck you, punk. And if I see you, I'm
Wow.
whooping that ass. Matter of fact, I'll tell you what I do for charity. All right, somebody forward this to him. I'll go dig out my own mouthpiece, put it in, dust off my gloves, and I'll get your ass in a cage and I'll beat the snot at you. Okay? And to give all the money we bet on charity,
Is that a
we'll give it to
challenge?
the charity. It's a challenge. I'm throwing it down right now. Redneck Pimp, because I Kyle Brandt. I'll put your ass in a cage and I'll beat the snot out of you.
He wouldn't
And
show up.
if you beat my ass, fantastic. I'm almost an old man, so it don't make no difference to me anyway. I'm almost 50.
He wouldn't show up unlust he had someone to pander to.
But I will beat the snot out of you And I tell you what, you can bring somebody as you got. I got a referee here. I don't care. I even have my buddy here commentate the damn thing. All right, there goes Kyle Brandt. Oh, there was Kyle Brandt. That's all he's going to have to say. He wanted to work. He ain't gonna work
he
on
folded
nothing.
up like an old.
But you could make it last a little while.
Dude, I'm out of shape.
You
I'm
can-
winning it quick.
You could.
Oh,
well, I mean,
well.
you didn't. I'm
All
saying.
right, for charity, I'll sweat a little bit, work up a sweat. Before this, Kyle Brandt, the challenge has been accepted. If you don't challenge it, you're a yellow bit loudmouth cunt.
I'm saying for the
Wow.
audience to see something nice, you wouldn't want to end
God,
it
he's
quick.
always want to tell everybody about how
You-
they lived their life, and I got a life. I want you.
You'd want to drag it out a little
I've
bit.
got
Yeah.
a female on mine also.
Go ahead, before I
aside
get
from
riled up.
AOC, Rosie O'Donnell.
Rosie O'Donnell. That's a good one.
Rosie
I
O'Donnell.
hate that
Yeah.
bitch.
Whoopi,
Man, she's-
Whoopi Goldberg.
Well,
Hold
yeah.
on a second. Let's talk about Rosie a second. Write Whoopi down. Don't forget Whoopi's ass.
Yeah.
And that other one that guy said, the other Joy Behar.
Joy, yeah.
Right, her too. Rosie, she did some good things on for veterans and stuff. She really enjoys grabbing herself. What's wrong with Rosie O'Donnell? No. I'm thinking of the other lady.
Uh-huh.
Roseanne
Hold on.
Barr.
Oh, okay. I'm getting those two mixed up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rosie
All right.
O'Donnell, Roseanne Barr.
I apologize. They're both
I mean,
Fat
I
white
understand
women.
that they're both
fat white women named
Yeah.
Rosie. That threw me off. I'm sorry. My bad. Go ahead. You're right. She
yeah.
is disgusting.
Rosie O'Donnell is about as left as you can get,
And
and she is
loudmouth as you can
about
get.
as a loudmouth as you can get. And wait a minute, if I remember correctly, didn't she say that she was going to move to Canada if Trump was elected?
I got a list of 24 names of celebrities. I
Hold
wrote them
on.
down of people supposed to move.
Wait
Her,
a minute. I wonder where she still lives.
yeah, her house is for sale. I'd like to
Oh.
see it. I might be interested. But the old boy played one of my favorite TV series.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon, Jason Bourne. Matt Damon's supposed to be Sammy. I love Samuel Jackson, but you're a liar, Samuel.
Yep.
You still live where you live. It unchecked. Your neighbor said you've been there a long time. Okay.
Yep.
Let them. Hey, there's a lot of them.
That if Trump gets elected, I'm moving, and they didn't.
They do. You know what that
Yep.
makes? What's that make them?
Liar.
Liar.
If you
Yeah.
do, if you say you're gonna do something, you don't do it. What is that?
A
Okay,
liar.
but-
Yeah, a hypocrite.
liar.
Yeah, liar. Yeah.
Liar, liar, pants
Pants
on fire.
Oh, yeah. Telling my joke. It's one of my jokes.
Jeff don't have many, but he's got a couple funny jokes, and
Yeah.
that was one of them.
Yeah.
About experience he had in the
Uh,
military, an actual experience he had in the military, coming out of liar, liar, pants on fire.
Yeah.
That's so,
Uh,
give us your number. Or, give us your number one. Celebrity's ass that he wants to stomp a mud hole in.
Do you have it written down? What are you laughing at?
Oh, it's written down right here. I got it over here.
You wrote it down?
I already said that one.
You
I'm going to throw them in.
Oh, my other top one
Mhm.
would have to be freaking Sleepy Joe Biden.
Yeah. Yeah, he went off.
I just whenever he went off on that worker, that union worker,
yeah.
that right
Is
there.
that the guy with the long hair? Or is that the veteran? Because he went up with 2 or 3 of them. Want to take?
yeah,
Is that the one you want to take outside and beat up?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
You know, and it was just like it was completely uncalled for because the guy was
Unnecessary.
asking him a legitimate question.
Who is his employer? Who has a right to ask that question?
Right. And then, well, I'll kick your ass. Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, whoa,
I wish I'd have been there.
where the fuck did that come
Dude,
from?
I'm telling you, I can't wait for the debates.
Oh, it's going to be awesome.
People are like, oh yeah, Trump is gonna lose and junk. Like, I mean, he hasn't even dug in
No.
to Biden yet. He hasn't even. He hasn't
He
even got
just,
his-
I love the
is
fact that he
Trump
calls him
gonna
Sleepy
lose?
Joe.
How's Trump going to lose? Look, Biden's going to get there. Forget that he's there.
Well,
He's got Alzheimer's. He can't remember to wipe his ass.
People are thinking that it's gonna be a sympathy vote.
Right.
That when Trump
Yeah,
takes
so
off, he's gonna gloves off. He's gonna
Trump's
be
going to
like,
get a sympathy vote, dude. Man, you had to come to go. You had the country go well. Too bad COVID. I'm sorry, buddy. Let
Yeah,
me
yeah.
vote for you again because I know you can make the economy better. That's what sympathy's going. Trump. COVID.
Well,
Joe Biden,
Joe Biden. That's a good one. That's a good one. Punk ass mother.
yeah.
Al Sharpton.
Efferdent and Geritol flying everywhere.
Metamucil.
Metamucil.
Well, no, but if Joe
Secret
Biden
Jeff,
got,
do you feel the burn?
if
It's called
Joe Biden
gonorrhea.
got if Joe Biden got hit hard enough, would that knock him sense? Because he's already senseless.
Yeah, it
So
Wouldn't
might.
it make him sensible?
It might knock some sense into him.
knocked him.
I want
Literally.
to see what's going to happen when he walks
Okay.
up and sniffs Trump
My absolute
during the
Trump will
handshake.
fucking shoot him.
They might say Trump got small hands. They'll take him with small hands and put one right in the guy's beak.
Your
Well-
hair
No, but-
smells beautiful.
But you know, it'd be funny. You know,
like
I like to
corn
see.
pop.
I like to see them two fight. But you know, I like to see commentate. Go back in time, get Vince McMahon. We used to do the commentating.
Oh.
Hey, he's got a chair shot
Yeah.
over the top
Okay,
rope.
my number one of all time that I would love to just knock the living shit out of him. Bernie Sanders.
Feel the burn. I'm so sick of hearing that.
Jeff feels the burn.
Burn. Yeah.
Well, Jeff needs
It's
to clean-
gonorrhea,
Jeff-
but-
he needs to clean a certain part.
I
He
got
needs to
kids.
burn.
I got kids that said they wanted to vote for Bernie, and I laughed. I laughed so hard. It ruined Christmas, but I laughed at them so hard.
I know quite a few people.
Yeah,
My kids, literally, my kids cried during Christmas because I tried to give them facts about Bernie Sanders, and they cried.
The fact that he's never held an actual job a day in his life.
They actually went to an empty room in my house to find a safe space to cry.
My new daughter-in-law, her parents are Bernie
So they're socialists.
What do they drive?
supporters. I don't know. I didn't say. I don't pay much attention to them. They're good. The mom's good folk. The dad's a little. They're all good. But my son got married. In case y'all didn't know. Over the
Congratulations.
weekend.
Because I drive a Saturn. So if
Been
somebody's
together
a
4
Bernie
years.
supporter and they've got a nicer car than me, they should,
Yeah.
share the wealth.
Yeah.
No,
Give me their
Yeah.
car.
my son's a Trump. My son's a Trump fan. He got everything he earned. So,
I earned my Saturn.
but these are trying times. I mean, they're listen. Democratic, Republican, Independent, whatever. There's no theory, no conjecture behind this. They're pulling out all the stops right now. They're saying they're not afraid of Donald Trump. They're
Yeah,
so
no.
afraid of Donald Trump that they're making up numbers on a pandemic, a godforsaken real pandemic. There's no joke. They're gonna forge numbers on it. They're gonna personally kill the economy. They're gonna start with the Black Lives, or not really Black Lives, the rioting, looting. With
I like
against
Arlie
peaceful-
Ermey's stance on
right.
Black Lives Matter.
BLM.
On Black Lives Matter.
We we have a right to peace process. That is our national right. You and I, the three of us, fought for that right.
Yeah.
We didn't fight for lootering at all.
Lootering?
Rioting. We didn't fight for lootering at all.
Lootering?
Yeah, lootering. That's right. Looter and littering at the same time. It's a new word.
Someone actually said
Lootering.
that, though. One of the
Lootering.
news commentators actually said, where does it say, where is it written that protests have to be peaceful? It says it in the First Amendment.
That's right. And,
It says it right there in
Aw.
the
second of all, if you live in the state of
Destruction
Missouri,
of property.
Right.
Is
It actually
not
says-
part of that.
actually is the Second Amendment.
Whatever.
To peacefully assemble. It actually has the
Right.
word peacefully assemble in
Uh-huh.
the amendment. So whatever.
yeah, I don't.
All right, you know what? Fuck it. Right now, I'm going to say it right now. Goose and Pimp, write-in vote. Mic drop.
Goose. Oh, you dropped my little miniature microphone.
Everybody, write in Goose and Pimp for your votes this
That's
year.
my Hannah Montana microphone.
You know, be funny.
You are so gay.
They woke up and said, "Boys, get in the helicopter, going to the White House."
Right?
Bitch, I'll drive. I'm scared of heights. But they purposely kill things. What kind of leadership is that, guys? To put their people in, if you live in the state of Missouri, first of all, what I was going to say, we have what we call stand our ground laws in the state of Missouri. Okay, if you don't know what that is, look at the Missouri Constitution. It's if someone is aggressing on you, not only do you have the right to protect yourself and the property, but let's say somebody comes after you with a gun,
Yeah.
and I see a gun, I fear for my life. I have the right to protect you. If you don't have a gun, I got to protect you if we're together, right? And shoot a guy. We're standing our ground laws. So
Yeah.
all I'm saying is the looters and people want to come to take what's mine. One of us are leaving an ambulance.
Well, and I absolutely hate that we're on this subject, but because our show talks about current events,
Yeah.
we have to be. I honestly, have you seen the videos coming out of like Minneapolis and LA and
I've seen a couple of them, and I've seen
these
a couple.
places look like war zones,
I've
dude.
seen a couple signs, and you hit before the show. You had a great point on it. We'll let you tell it again. one of the signs from Minneapolis that I think is careful what you wish for. Our friend Carl Albertson said, careful what you wish for. A while ago, we talked about this, is disbanding of these police departments. Now, you and me will function fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care. I don't want no law and order anyway. I don't like law and order. However, it ain't going to work.
No.
It ain't going to work, guys. They're going to be, you talk about Black lives now being in danger. All lives are going to be in danger.
Yeah.
Old lives, young lives. Anyway, because if I see somebody doing something I don't think wrong, I'd shoot them. But
Right.
no law will stop me.
Right.
It's a bad way of thinking, but no law will stop me.
Right.
What you said before the show is somebody called for help. What are they going to do?
Right. It's one of those things. And me and Jeff were talking about it. And you were talking about it.
Mhm.
If, okay, Show Mom, since that's the last person to comment right now, if Show Mom had somebody in her house and she knew somebody was in the house trying to steal shit or harm her in some way, who the hell is she going to call? I mean, the fucking Ghostbusters? Call the community support line. We'll have a crisis
Who come up with
negotiation.
that? So
I don't
community support
fucking know.
line. Who's
I don't
on the
know.
other? Who's qualified to be on the end? Tell me.
You know what else is a trip? These people that want to disband the police department are
Mhm.
also not okay with the local militias. A local militia would be able to defend their own area and their own territory and their own populace
Right.
better than a police department in a lot of cases because they know the territory better.
Oh, yeah.
So a lot of people want to do what they want to do.
The worst place to ban police officers would be in cities,
Right.
in
Oh, yeah.
large cities.
Well,
Oh,
look,
yeah, definitely.
I think if Carl can hear us, I think he can real quick. Carl, look up for me if you would. The comment by the New York City mayor where he's wanting to disband, I think it's half the police force or a quarter of the police force. In New York, of all, one or the first or second biggest city,
Yeah,
It's
one
one
of the
of
most heavily populated
and
locations
want to
in the
put
United States.
the funds somewhere else. And I'm all about putting funds somewhere else to help somebody else.
Right.
But there's a couple places you can't rob. And
But think about
us
it.
as a society ain't got this figured out yet. You can't rob the teachers.
Yeah.
And you can't rob the police departments.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on
But
here?
they had a test run with a lot of these riots and this unrest that's going on because there were areas where during curfew times they actually pulled the police and law enforcement out of the community.
Mhm.
And then what happens? Like the guy that owned the gun store,
Yeah.
they came in through his range.
Uh-huh.
They came up upstairs where he was. He defended his property. He defended where he was. And what did the leftist liberal folks say about it?
Well, somebody was arrested.
He was a white supremacist
was-
because he was.
It was tragic, and he shouldn't have been doing that, defending his own property.
Right.
You're telling me that I can't call the cops and I can't defend
See,
myself?
those people shouldn't even be allowed to speak. Really. Because they're dangerous with their words because they don't make any damn sense.
Yeah, they want to do it away with not only the police but the Second Amendment.
Yeah, it
I
ain't just Second Amendment.
think it's John Whitworth. They do need to demilitarize the police, in his opinion.
That and they need to change a bunch of the laws, the way they operate.
guy?
And it ain't just the police. It's our laws in general. I've said it 100 times. I'll say it again. One of the biggest laws in the state of Missouri that pisses me off is in the wintertime in the state of Missouri, they cannot shut your power off if it's 32 degrees or less for a 24-hour period. And they do it anyway. Gallatin,
right.
Hamilton, Cameron, all these cities around do it. You call Jefferson City, which is where our capital is in Missouri,
Mhm.
and they do nothing. Nothing gets done about it. Why? It's a clear-cut law. It doesn't say any exceptions. It doesn't say co-ops are exempt. They don't enforce the laws, guys.
What on earth is going on?
Oh,
the
he's
screen?
trying to pull up that information
don't-
you asked him to
Oh,
pull up.
okay.
They don't enforce the laws on the books. Well, being a gun owner, you know
Okay.
that.
John Whitworth just popped it in there. He's talking about having like the MRAPs and stuff like that, like we talked about last week with here in Cameron.
Mhm.
And I agree with that. There's no reason that especially a small town needs a mine clearing vehicle or a mine proof vehicle. Why?
Well, this is an age of blowing stuff up, but
Yeah, but I'm sorry, nobody's
realistic,
going to
how many
have that
times-
kind of ordinance.
I think the only reason that areas that have jails and prisons have those types of vehicles is for their prisons.
right in jail.
Yeah. I think it's for the prisons and things. I don't. Most
You want to know how to quell a riot in a prison?
you lock all the doors. I don't know,
No, you mount 50s on every fucking guard tower
but that would be
and have them aimed indoors.
that would be a human rights violation.
No, they
What
changed
human
that.
rights?
No, they changed that now in prisons. They have a right to quell the situation. You know, they let them escalate. They give look, we'll let you do this peaceful protest. You get to hear, and if you think about getting out in that public, we're going to shoot your ass.
Yeah.
So there's a lot more.
And
The
see,
prison
that's-
is better than we do sometimes.
You know, that and then that's the thing. There is a difference between protest and rioting. Protesting is fine. I have no problem with people protesting.
I encourage
You are
it.
yes, I encourage protesting. As soon as you cross that line and you destroy somebody else's property, you are no longer a protester. You are a fucking criminal, and you need to be jailed.
Carl, that was awful fuzzy. I don't know if anybody can see that. But,
He's trying to fix it.
Yeah,
All right.
he's trying.
well, this who knows 3335. I don't know who that is doing that.
That's
Maybe-
John.
I
So
agree with
they
him.
should keep
He's-
their ARs and their body armor,
Armor,
and
body armor.
whatever.
and
That's
these
true.
cameras. And first of
Yes.
all,
keep
have
the
you-
body cameras too.
You've been paying attention to Kansas City. They're just now. It took just looting and rioting and everything and this protest to get body cameras for Kansas City because they couldn't have the funding. Now all of a sudden, mysteriously get the funding for this.
They had $250,000 to drop on ordnance.
You know, I heard, and it didn't get official term. I heard all they had to do was call Clark Hunt, the owner of the Kansas City Chiefs, and he'd have bought them.
you know, they were like $10. Thing. I mean,
Yeah,
all
I
you
know.
need is a USB phone charger, and it'll work the same.
You know,
$20,
you-
$10.
You got billionaire owners of these sports teams who are willing to donate this money for tax write-offs.
Oh
And these guys don't take them.
Oh
You-
yeah.
You got punk kids riding bicycles on YouTube wearing GoPro.
GoPro. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
GoPro. Yeah.
Just slap a girl. Go get a GoPro.
You know,
Give me a GoPro.
Yeah.
And just to make it so the buttons can't.
now I've
come
already
up. I
heard
don't know.
complaints about, well, if the guy don't turn them on, simple fix for that too. As soon as he opens the door of that car, it automatically comes on.
Well, I was going to say my camera in my van. As soon as you turn the ignition on,
Mhm.
it turns on.
Well, they wouldn't need to go down the road because they already got one built into the
I'm
car.
saying
to see.
that when they get out of the vehicle,
Yeah, it turns on.
it could automatically
Yep.
turn on.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they can make it do that.
But that's not what we want. We want to stop being assaulted. We want that shit to stop. We want that mentality to quit because see, they're in the mentality they run things.
Right.
And unfortunately,
Now
we
you
gave them the power to believe that.
you and I kind of sort of disagree on some of this stuff, right?
Right.
But statistically speaking, there are more police officers that are killed and injured than civilians. There are more police officers killed and injured by civilians than there are civilians. Vastly more. It's like
But here's the thing
10 to
with that.
20 times more.
Right. But here's the thing with that statistic. How many police officers are there versus how many civilians there are?
Yeah.
So you're looking
per
at
capita.
right, and so you're looking at where there's what is the population of the United States? 300 million people, and of that 300 million people, you've got 10 million police officers.
If
I just assume like I would think that when you're a police officer in a certain area where you know that you are a target,
Right.
it would be really hard to do your job when you know you're a target.
Right.
Everyone around you hates you, or most
Right.
of the people around you hate you. Now around here, when you get pulled over by a cop, the cops around here don't have that mentality that everybody's out to get
Not
them.
all of them.
Well,
They have the thought that maybe somebody in this vehicle might be an escapee or something. You know,
Or a meth head.
all I
meth
know is
head, yeah.
when they pull you over and a certain name pops up, they come up there with an attitude to the vehicle. I've had cops come up to me, give me one reason why I shouldn't throw you in jail. Sets me off. I say, give me one reason why I should get out of this car and whip your ass.
Uh-huh.
You and me differ on this. You and me too. And we're all friends here. But I know a lot of people say around there's more good cops than bad, more good than bad around here.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's accurate.
I can tell you though,
Well-
I got stopped by 3 different cops from 3 different, whatever you want to call them, jurisdictions, because I live right off of the 116, where there's like
Yeah.
2
Yeah, you
different
got-
counties plus the highway patrol.
Right.
Yeah.
Highway patrol stopped me. A sheriff from one county stopped me, a sheriff from another, or a sheriff deputy from another county stopped me.
Mm-hmm.
All three of them stopped me. After the first one stopped me, I kept my ID out. It was ready. So when the second one stopped me, I just handed out the window, and he was like, "Whoa!" Like freaked out that I did that. I was like, "I've been stopped like within the past 5 minutes. You stopped me multiple times." By the time I got to the third stop, I knew what was coming. I knew what was up. But
What did
you
they
know,
stop you for?
They stopped me for having a tail light out,
Oh.
or a headlight, or some junk like that, which was a valid stop. I mean, they stopped me to let me know I have a tail light out. So, but I got a ticket from each one of them, and then I fixed it,
Right.
and then each one of them signed it off.
Hold on,
Cool.
Jeff. Click on Show Mom's last comment.
So why aren't we protesting the young white guy that was killed in the Price Chopper parking lot in Liberty?
Which Price Chopper? I was there. When was that?
It's been all over this. It ain't been that long ago.
Liberty South, Liberty North.
So here's the deal with all these stats, and Jeff's obviously real good at stats. My
I
dad's
know the
another guy.
manager there. I
So
can
are
call
you.
him.
If you just Black Lives Matter is messing up here, and I'll tell you why they're messing up. If you put it in their square, which is a big square, okay,
Right.
Right.
And
you put them in there, it's just big. Now, if you start
Right.
adding the Mexicans who get beat, the Latinos, the Asians, and Native Americans, and the whites, look at your square now.
Right.
When you throw more bigger numbers at them, it's going to do more good than throwing little numbers at them. It really
Right.
is. It's an all problem that.
Well, and we're not saying that their argument is invalid. What we're
No,
saying is that
no,
their,
you're right.
Their approach,
Their approach to me.
the way that you
And it
know,
could just be me.
saying that Black Lives Matter.
Oh, Liberty North.
Yeah, just that way. I know what you're trying to say, but
You know?
it comes off. It turns
But
me off.
here's the thing. Anytime that you walk up to somebody who supports Black Lives Matter and you say, well, all lives matter, they get pissed off and they start yelling and screaming
And I'm gonna throw a punch.
calling you racist and this, that, and the other. Am I wrong?
Yeah. No, you're not wrong. That's what happens.
So change my mind that BLM is actually a racist organization on the same level of the KKK,
Oh, I
the
got-
neo-Nazis,
I
or
got a
any of
piece
these
of
other
evidence.
organizations
I got a
like
piece
that.
of evidence to back you up what you're saying.
Go for it.
All right. You only see them when a white cop kills or beats a black person, right?
Right.
We're Black Lives Matter when they're killing each other, which is the biggest crime on crime. Black people killing black people.
Black
Look
on black
that stat up. Black on black crime
Yeah,
kills
yeah.
far more black people. Where are they at then? Where are these marches at for, let's say, Anthony gets killed by Jamal?
Mhm.
Where's the march? That's another stat. That's a stagger stat. That's your box, right? That's your.
Mhm.
Where Black Lives Matter?
Well,
they're
they're
not there. We're
What about
black-
whenever a white criminal kills a black cop?
Yeah, where's the march at for that? That black cop whose black lives ain't worth nothing.
Apparently not.
You know, I would march.
David Dorn.
What does that white dude killing
David
cop
Dorn?
for, idiot?
David Dorn.
Yeah.
David Dorn.
They made arrest.
Where's his mural?
They made an arrest too, and that's all you heard about. You heard the guy got arrested.
Well, what about David Dorn's mural? What about his 3 or 4 wakes for his funeral?
What about his
that?
kids?
What about his kids? What about his life? Did
It doesn't matter.
See that supports your thing. They're not now now. I might be wrong. Tell me one time that they marched for black on black crime. And if I missed it, tell me I missed it.
But see, BLM, the organization, isn't really about black lives. It's not what they're
No.
about. BLM is
Right.
a key term that they believe everybody agrees with, because everybody would agree with that on its surface that Black Lives Matter. Well, all lives matter, yeah.
All lives
So we
matter.
all agree with that.
It's the
but
way
it's
they're
a-
saying it to me.
It's a political organization that
Oh,
wants
yeah.
to actually push socialist views and socialist things
Right.
and
Well-
push anarchy. They
Mhm.
actually want anarchy and socialism. They don't want.
There was a
the system
video
we
that
have.
circulated around on YouTube and Facebook for a little while, while you're trying to break shit back there.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
There was a white guy
All right.
who stood on a corner in a predominantly black neighborhood with a sign that said Black Lives Matter.
Okay.
He had probably 10 or 15 people walk up to him in the span of the video and shake his hand, tell him, yeah, good job, blah, 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 blah. The next day, he went out with a All Lives Matter sign. Somebody walked up to him and told him he needed to get out of there with that sign, otherwise he was going to get shot.
Where's all the joy and the luster for that?
Human lives matter.
Right.
Human lives matter. Human beings.
But all lives matter.
But because
humans,
you said
dogs,
that, Jeff,
cats.
you're racist.
First of all,
Whatever.
you know what? I'm gonna say it. People, when they call you racist, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. It's because we
No.
agree on something. But if that's the worst term, then I'm racist. Okay. If that's the worst term you're going to call me, there are a lot of other words that wouldn't want to be called besides racist. Like, I don't know,
Savage,
motherfucker,
Liberal.
liberal,
Pocahontas.
Democrat, child molester.
Yeah.
To me, the worst word ever is the one I used earlier.
See you next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the worst word you can call anybody.
And John Whitworth said it perfectly. They don't want justice; they want control.
They want control.
And again, I can kind of relate a little bit to that, but it's not going to be good for people.
Mm-mm.
It ain't going to be good for people all right,
No.
you've known me for a while now, and you've heard all the stories about me. You
Yeah.
actually want me to walk around half cocked, with no medicine, carrying a gun? No.
Do you
Well,
want
and
me
that
walking around
control thing-
half-cocked with no medicine, carrying a gun?
That
No.
goes back to arguments that
here.
they had.
You know, Show Mom's watching real quick. Show Mom, would you want your son walking around half-cocked with no medication in me, carrying a firearm? And I guarantee she's going to put in capital letters, hell no.
Well, this whole control thing, it goes back to the whole who would be in control. Whoever is in control, you got to be careful.
Pete Townsend wouldn't be in.
Back in the
control.
day, they had the argument with hate speech.
Yeah.
Who defines what is hate speech? Who defines what is hate and what is not hate? The person who's in control defines what is and what is not hate speech.
Yeah. And see, people, you're racist. I don't care what somebody tell me. I'm saying, yeah, you know what? Okay. Is there a registry I got to get on for that? You know?
In the movie 1984 and in the movie Fahrenheit
9/11.
451 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Both of those movies had a thing similar to the Ministry of Information,
Mhm.
where a centralized government or a centralized group controlled the information. That's the media now. That's
The
what we have.
FCC.
The FCC, the media, is controlling what people can and cannot say, what is acceptable as hate speech, what is acceptable and what isn't acceptable.
Right. Now, during all this,
I don't want somebody
Kerfuffle.
throwing a Molotov cocktail to be in control of.
no.
I don't
no,
want
no.
somebody throwing a Mazel Tov cocktail either.
In the midst of all this
There you go.
kerfuffle,
See?
No.
there has been a few good ideas come out. All right. One of them I heard today, I thought was an excellent idea.
Kill them all
What-
and let God sort them out?
No, I like that idea, but that's not the humane one. I heard today, and it's a very good idea, that these corrupt police officers, that's the word he used, if they've been charged with anything, where it's physical violence, rolled up too many times, whatever, they put them on the registry, a bad cop registry.
So they can't go somewhere else.
They can't go somewhere else to get a job.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these guys doing that are retreads from other departments,
Also,
you know. pushing
instead
them
of disbanding the police departments, they should disband police unions. Because anytime you
Oh, you know
unionize,
how I feel about unions.
well,
I hate them.
it's not about because a union of iron workers or a union of auto workers is different from a union of police officers or
And
firefighters.
sports unions suck too.
Because a police officer is a public servant, taxpayer money. That they're unionizing against taxpayers.
Yeah, that's
Whereas
right.
the auto workers union, they unionize against the auto workers
and they're babies too. But anyway.
industry or whatever, or retailers or what have you, whatever it is they're unionizing against. But a police officer of the police union, they're unionizing against taxpayers.
Right. And the union goes and covers up these incidences, these reports they get, you know. Whatever happened to what was that? We talked about that series both of us liked back in the day, that cop series where Mel Gibson was in. Lethal Weapon. They had
Yeah.
internal affairs. Whatever happened to
Yeah.
internal affairs?
Yeah.
Do we hear anything?
I-
Have they still got an internal affairs?
Yeah.
They have internal affairs.
Are they on vacation? Are they doing their job? I mean,
but it takes an incident for internal affairs to be activated.
how many instances? I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
You guys got
They-
on a rapid rate.
If they did away with the unions, the police unions, so they do away with the police unions, and then they implement better vetting processes to vet these people, and also put offenders, people who've committed an offense, onto a registry like you're talking about. Those three things, they would take these instances down drastically.
Yes.
Drastically.
Yes. Treat him like a sex offender. Except you don't have to go to their house. I don't care. Just he can't go from the Gallatin, Missouri, over to Hamilton, Missouri, and then become, a deputy sheriff. Which controls the county. No, they don't need to do that. And I know I can drop you a name right now. A guy did that shit. He's had at least 18 assault charges, reports against him. Some say 100. Some say hundreds of reports on him. I don't know how many. But anyway, they had all these reports on him, and he promotes through the ranks from city to county, to deputy. Come on.
If you had multiple assault charges against you personally as an individual, and you go try to get a job, they do a background check on you. It's potential you may not get a job because it's on your record.
Right. And a lot of things are still on your record.
And when these police officers have multiple incidences, it should be, like you were saying, there should be a record.
And it's just like in the military. You have a service record.
Right.
You have your
good, better, and different. Everything's in there.
Good, bad, or indifferent. Everything is in there. So when you go to get promoted, everything is in there.
And if you go from one branch to another, it's not a race. It follows you. Yeah.
So
I think we solved it right there. We just solved it.
Right. A couple rednecks from the state of Missouri.
Three freaking morons from Missouri
that no one's listened to. For 32 years, I've been preaching the same shit. No one's heard us. Now they maybe listen. And listen, if you're out there and you disagree with what we're saying, but you want to have a peaceful debate, man, come on. You can sit right here between us. We would love to have you in the studio.
We can pop you up on screen.
Because understand that we're not as far apart with your beliefs as everybody thinks we are. I got a problem with your approach and a name. But dude, I got so many experiences. Our sound producer got so many experiences. You got experiences with law enforcement, good, bad, and different. Now listen, we're not going to sit and dog cops all the time because that's just not, because we put on a benefit in Trenton, Missouri for female
cops.
For a female
I've got
cop.
very good friends who are police officers.
Right. For a female officer who was assaulted in the line of duty.
We just lost.
That was the thing I was going to say earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, so a few police officers across the country do something bad.
Right.
And,
the bad apple always spoils the bunch.
And they paint all cops bad.
Mm-hmm.
But a few looters,
I'm guilty of that myself.
A few rioters and looters do stuff, and the news goes, yeah, but that's not all. That's not all the protesters.
Right.
All the protesters aren't the ones committing crimes.
Okay.
So you're taking a big portion of these protesters who would then end up rioting, and you downplay that because it's only half. But like 0.1% of the police officers across the country are doing something bad, but you lump all the cops together into one thing, or that one police department, one cop out of all the cops in that police department.
Right. There's 400 or 500 police officers in a department, and one does something bad. Well, and here's something for you. Okay. Assume the position that instead of police officers, it's vets. One vet goes off and does, I don't know, San Bernardino or the Las Vegas shooting. Now every single vet has a bad name on them.
Yeah.
We were already under a stigma anyway. We don't need no help.
Right.
And that's bad.
And so, and that's the thing.
And we would condemn his ass.
Right. And as veterans, we would condemn his ass.
And be harder on him.
But we would still have, and Carl, if you want to jump in and weigh in on this, you are more than welcome to. How many people would back the vets up versus how many people would say, you know what, that's fucking wrong, and say all vets are bad?
Yeah. Craziness.
Very few people would jump in to help the vets.
Right. I mean, I know, obviously everybody who's watching the show right now would, but that's,
I don't know. Yeah.
That's a very select few versus
one of the biggest pandemics in this country is not. Is one is the media. They're the worst.
Right.
But one of the biggest. Everybody reacts too damn quickly.
Yeah.
Instead of
Yeah.
stepping back, taking all the information and making a logical decision, letting things cool, and let the dust settle.
Isidro McDonald's.
You let the
in the
dust settle a
1980s.
second, and then we can see what's going on.
What
That's
is
a
that?
determined life.
But see, whenever an
Hold
incident
on.
happens,
John Woodruff, San Ysidro McDonald's in the 80s. I'm not sure what that is.
San Ysidro.
I think it was
Yeah.
it was all with a vet deal. And we don't get me wrong, vets are not perfect. I know there's been a lot of crap and breaking the law.
Right,
If
and-
they break the law, you should be punished. Period.
Right, of
Period. End of
course.
story.
But see, what happens is if somebody, and I'm not gonna, well,
I think you say San Bernardino.
if somebody within a certain group, like a
No, there's a place called San Ysidro.
like a veteran goes up and shoots someone, or some guy that lives on the sticks is considered a redneck, they call him a white supremacist.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Recently, like within the last couple days, I heard a general talk about the guys that committed 9/11 as people who were dressed up in costumes that were religious costumes. He said a few people who did something bad dressed up in religious costumes, pretending to be a certain religious group, committed the 9/11 atrocity.
I heard
I'm
that.
like, oh, are you kidding
I heard
me?
the same thing. He's tiptoeing because he got a lot of flack when he says Muslims. Because
Yeah.
what race right now are we not talking about?
Or
Muslims.
Group. Yeah.
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 Muslims.
Yeah.
Now, okay. John Woodruff, a Vietnam vet, shot up the McDonald's in San Ysidro.
Yeah, I remember.
Was it in California?
That's California.
I was out there
Now,
during that.
you know, we've had another veteran that did some of these mass shootings. One of them was a veteran. Kind of
Yeah.
find out.
Yeah.
But all these mass shootings, by the way, wasn't Republicans and Trump supporters. Those are freaking Democrats.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
pissed off, and I'm getting tired of hearing Democrats blaming everything on the
Except
Republicans.
pretending.
You know, these looters. These are not Trump supporters. These are not Trump supporters. These are Democrats or Soros paid people.
Yeah, that's what the guy was saying. They were pretending. They were dressing
Oh,
up.
it's
They were,
pterodactyl. Pterodactyl. He has said
Yeah.
pretending. Yeah.
yeah, they were dressed up and pretending.
All right, we haven't done
Whatever.
we have not done a trivia question yet. We are at the bottom or at the top of the hour, so we also need to jump into the don't DIY. So, you want to do trivia first or don't DIY first?
We got two. I guess we can split them.
Okay, let's do the first trivia question,
All right.
and then we'll jump into the don't DIY. So, Carl, if you can get that ready.
Can
And
I
then-
play?
Yeah, if you want.
This we're 10. This is super simple, but it's actually tricky.
Okay.
What is the official national anthem of the United States?
What is the name of the official?
What is the
national anthem?
official national anthem of the United States? What is
Okay,
The
so we're looking for the
official
name of the song.
National anthem of the United States.
it? Yeah.
That's easy.
Shut
that's
up,
it.
Jeff.
That's the old McDonald's song.
Oh,
Beef
okay.
patties, special sauce.
Oh, I thought it was BINGO.
Around here, dude, I'm waiting for Bingo to come back.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait for
Yeah,
Bingo to come
yeah.
back.
My wife and I got into that. Yeah. Yeah, my wife. I'm not going to tell you my
All right,
wife.
go
My
ahead
wife
and pop
smokes
the,
some weed, but yeah. We have a winner already. Who is that?
Show mom.
I don't even see it.
Yeah,
My
there's
phone was quicker this
yeah.
time.
So is mine. It's weird.
Oh, you got yours going good?
Yeah,
Excellent.
Star Spangled Banner.
Star
yes.
Spangled Banner is the actual term of the Star Spangled Banner.
All right, so give her 10.
Yeah.
And
I think
Carl, pop up
she's
the,
wrong. It's the Star Spangled Banner.
Please direct all your comments to Jeff Onyx privately on his private page.
So Carl, if you want to throw up the don't DIY, so we can talk about that. And what the fuck?
Hey, one of you make that bigger, so I can see what the hell that even is.
Can you adjust that, Carl, at all?
No, I can't adjust it. That's the way you send it to me right now.
Oh, okay.
I can see it.
Here, walk around to the big screen.
You can walk
Richie.
around to the big screen.
Yeah,
if
get
you
up,
want.
and go to the big screen.
Don't knock into my headphones.
Tell him to get better glasses.
Carl
it?
says, "Get better glasses." I'm waiting for comments to come in on this one.
Gee, honey, I wonder why the bathroom smells like shit all the time.
Well, it wasn't the fact that
I-
my glasses.
I think
I
that
was trying to
that's
figure out
actually
where the
supposed to be a
floor.
heat vent.
I'm trying to
Oh,
figure where
heat vent.
the floor and the wall begin and the ceiling begins on this thing, because there's a lot of. First, it's got different tile. It's got different texture.
Yeah.
And it looks like a doorknob right there by my finger.
No, that's a shower curtain rod.
There's a shower curtain rod.
And
and
what's
then
that? Is that a therm? Don't tell me that's not a thermostat box right below it.
No.
That's like a towel hanger.
Yeah, it's where you hang a towel.
On the inside of the shower?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or a wash rag, where
Or
you hang a wash
or
rag.
your loofah or whatever.
What'd you say?
Loofah.
Loofah. Or you hang a toothbrush there.
I bet you got a loofah, don't you?
Yes, I do.
I wouldn't fucking doubt it. You, Mr. Air Fryer. Which
Loofah.
thank you, by the way. That's almost. Thank you. Yeah.
Hey, you like that?
That's not the one you cut your hand on, is it?
No,
Loofah. You know,
no. I cut my hand on a fart fan.
fart fan.
Yeah, an exhaust fan for a bathroom.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's this one was a really fancy one. It's got the built-in light, and it actually, whenever you mount it, there's a ring, and it's metal, and the light goes up in that ring, and then you have a dome that goes over the light.
Go over to the side
And-
so people can see you.
No, fuck you.
Go over to the side so
Um,
people can see your hands.
I'm not talking to all of them. I'm talking to you. And whenever it fell, I caught it in that ring, and
Oh.
the rings, that's what happened to my hand right there.
That's
Dwayne
crazy.
said it's not cut out. It don't look like it's cut out.
No, it's not. The vent it's literally just over the tile.
Yeah, but who
This is a dickhead landlord.
have you ever seen a bathroom that had a vent in the shower?
No.
I've never seen a bathroom that had a vent in the shower.
No,
It's always
I'm
somewhere
trying-
else.
Yeah.
I'm trying
It's
to
always on
understand
like
here.
outside the shower or
Around the corner,
by
on
the door,
floor,
yeah.
Overhead, yeah.
So yeah,
It's
it's
a
just the
drinking British song.
British drinking song.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that right there is simply a dickhead landlord.
Oh, I know who put that in. Yeah.
Did you
I know
notice?
who did that. Ronnie Millsap.
Did you did you notice?
Smoky Mountain Rain.
Did you guys notice that it's crooked?
Yeah, it's also crooked.
I think it's adhesive on there. I don't
I-
think it's bolted on. I think it's adhesive on there.
I don't know, but
Ronnie Millsap.
I think this
construction
was
company.
done by a dickhead landlord
Uh-huh.
or a good landlord who had dickhead tenants who wanted a vent in their shower room. They're in their bathroom.
I get it. So he just
And-
put vent. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you want a vent? I'll give you a vent.
I know what it is. Somebody got their new roll of alien tape and they wanted to
Oh.
see if it actually worked, so they put a vent on tile, so that way they could use their alien tape. that they
Is
just
this
got.
one of Is this one of
Okay.
Whitrow's?
Yes, this is one of Woodor's.
I'm gonna give him
He
10.
submitted that. Yeah.
Just,
Go for it.
Just,
Yeah.
Just because.
I agree. I agree.
10 points.
So there is your don't DIY. And I've got more coming for next week
I like
too.
those don't
So,
DIYs. Those are nice.
Yeah,
Those are.
they're fun, aren't they?
They're just cool.
But there's
You have
some that just make your head hurt so bad.
My brain still hurts with that.
Dude, those-
That deadhead stairs.
Too bad the don't DIY thing couldn't be those squares at Lowe's that say stay 6 feet apart, but they're right
They're-
next to
they're-
each other.
Yeah.
I can give you that. Was there
Because
today.
COVID can't go sideways. I'm just
Nope.
saying.
Yeah, apparently it can't go up or down either.
And,
They got those
and apparently it only goes in one door of Walmart and at the other.
Well, they got these plexiglass things now at all the registers, and
I see that.
every single one of them cashiers, every single one of them, walks around the side of it to hand you your change.
Or ring
Yeah.
up a product. You know, with a
They
little
walk
gun,
around the side of it.
to do something with the
Well,
gun or give you
Here's
change.
my favorite
And
one.
they ain't wearing
Here's
masks.
my favorite one. The mask that's like this.
Yeah.
I see one better. Let me see that. I see one better than that. I see when the guy went. He
just
wrapped
put it down.
He wrapped his beard. I'm thinking, hey, come here. I like
My
you.
favorite one was that lady that took the birthday party hat, and she put a birthday party hat over her face to go into the liquor store because they had a sign, you must wear a mask to come in here. And she wore it like that because she was like, I don't have a mask, but
Yeah.
I got a birthday hat. And technically it was a mask. Why not a Zorro mask? Why not a luchador mask?
What
If I
about
were
Lone-
wearing a
Lone
luchador
Ranger?
mask, technically it's a mask.
So Rey Mysterio can go anywhere then.
I can look like
Yeah.
Nacho Libre and go into
Yeah.
a store wearing a Nacho Libre mask.
Nacho!
Nacho.
Um,
It's
hey, click that last comment that came in
corn
up on.
on his stick.
Yeah, because that's actually a interesting piece of trivia. There.
Corn on a stick. Oh, that's what he was saying, a British drinking song.
Yeah.
He wasn't saying a British drinking song about the don't DIY. I thought he was saying about the don't DIY. Oh, I pulled a vent in the bathroom.
Dwayne Wireman, wrapping the beard only prevents
The
the
movement,
movement of crabs.
So the deep wood's off. Don't ask me how I know that.
Dude, I got a disgusting crab story if you guys ever want to hear it.
No.
It's hilarious.
All right, I got another trivia for you then.
It involves a stripper.
No. 10 point. Why is everything buffering? Are we still live?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Another trivia question for you. 10 points. Everybody get ready. Here we go.
Oh.
The word globe and Jerusalem are types of what? Globe and Jerusalem are types of what? Let's see. I'll get your brains working on that deal.
Conspiracy
Dude,
theories.
what?
They're conspiracy theories?
Oh, okay. Oh, what?
So hey.
Huh,
Hey.
okay.
So when I got out of the army, my brother-in-law, who is ex-military also, took me to a strip club because he said when you get out of the army, that's what you're supposed to do. So they took me to a strip club. First time I'd ever been to a strip club. And he's like, this is what you do. And he's got dollar bills and he's putting them in the stripper's thong or whatever. So he
Showmom got that one too.
So he lays on the stage.
Yes, it
and
was artichokes.
she's twerking over him, and a crab falls off this chick and lands right on his eye, right on his eyelid, right there, and starts crawling around his eye.
I got.
I said, dude, I'm out. I'm
let me
out.
check
That's gross.
timestamp. I got two of them here.
What'd you say? Well, who said
Show
it
mom,
first?
show mom first.
Showmom
Showmom
came in
was first.
first.
Okay.
So
That's all right. She gets 20. The answer is artichokes.
Artichokes.
Globe and Jerusalem are a type of artichoke.
And Jerusalem has a heart. And the globe has a heart for Black lives.
shut the fuck up, Jeff.
When's our meeting about his contract?
I don't know, Carl. When is our meeting about Jeff's contract?
It's what I've contracted. That's what you got to worry about.
Yeah.
It's not that I have a contract.
Richie's animal facts.
All right, let me get my
Animal facts.
Shiite all fired up here. My cordy dirty little deal that Jeff always had. Look at here, turn right on. Today's animal fact.
You wanted to see what that was? Okay, go ahead.
Carl, if you'll put up first picture I sent you, please. Not that one, sir. The other one. Right there. Today's first picture is a timber rattlesnake. Timber rattlesnake. And here in Missouri, they're endangered, by the way. You're not supposed to kill them, but people do. But the timber rattlesnake is
Okay.
also called the cane brake rattlesnake, or a banded rattlesnake. It's a species.
That's right.
It's a species of venomous pit viper in eastern North America. This is the only rattlesnake species that most populates northern United States, and is second only to its cousin of the west prairie rattlesnake as the most northerly distributed venomous in North America. No subspecies are currently recognized through them. One of the tales about
Showmom just weighed in on the canebrake rattler.
go ahead.
That's a nope snake.
It's a nope snake.
Yeah,
Yep,
see
that's
ya.
a nope snake.
Yeah, see ya.
I mean, they are pretty.
Oh, look at that
I
right
love
there.
their markings.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
I
There.
mean, they're
I
beautiful.
wonder how they taste.
Adults usually grow
Nom, 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 nom.
to a total length of 91 to 152 centimeters, which could be 36 inches to 60 inches.
So
And,
5 foot long.
Yeah, no, 5 foot or over. Yeah, I've had some, and I've had them big as my wrist.
Oh yeah, I've seen some big ones. Yeah.
It's found in Pennsylvania. To the smallest size females that could produce viable eggs was 72.2 centimeters, 28.4 inches. Most adult timber rattlers found measure less than 100 to 115 centimeters, 39 to 45 inches in total length, and weigh average between 500 and 1500 G, which is 1.1 to 3.5 pounds. Imagine a 3.5 pound snake biting on your ass. Okay.
With freaking fangs like that.
Right. Now, if you look at Carl's going to put the second snake up there I sent him. I want you to look at the head on the snake. That right there.
Yeah.
All these snake, all your venomous snakes in the United States have cat eyes. Okay.
Yeah.
What that means is instead of having a full round pupil, they have cat pupil.
Yeah,
Okay.
they got a slit.
Like
And
a
they
slit.
all have those weird heads that look like they have pouches
Yeah.
right behind their eyes. Every one of them. A regular egg-shaped head
Look like they've got
is a
jowls.
non-venomous. That's right.
I told my wife that. She said, "Ain't no way I'm getting close enough to look at a snake's eyes."
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that snake right there, that Carl put up there, that is an adult. See the difference between the adult and the juvenile, which was in the tree a while ago, to get a deep color. Okay.
Yeah. They're a lot darker.
In the state of Missouri and some other states, they are endangered snakes. You're not allowed to have one unless you have Native American background
Yeah, you can't.
and you're using them for a ritual.
Right.
Okay. So I can have one if I'm making a headband for one of YouTube for one of the rituals,
What?
or you actually, but you got to prove because you can't kill them.
Wait, but my church can't do snake handling.
As long, well, no, you
It's-
can as long as you don't kill it.
Well, I'm saying they said it's against the law to do snake handling. That's where it came from here, by the way. Snake
Right.
handling.
Yeah.
The Ozarks.
Yeah,
Shut
yeah.
up.
Yeah.
But you can do a ritual with yours.
no for rituals like hanging feathers from you, knuckle.
Oh,
like
I
a
get you.
headband.
I get you.
This guy here. I'll tell you something else.
Yeah.
And the last part of my thing here today is that timber rattlesnakes can be found in the eastern. These predicted ones can be found in the eastern United States, southern Minnesota, south New Hampshire, and east to Texas. Which there's not in Texas. You get the diamondback rattlesnake, which is the different. to
Oh,
the-
yeah.
Right.
But now they do overlap.
But
If you
they
look at the
have,
map,
yeah.
do have what like around Houston, Galveston. They do start to overlap
How
when they
did
come
you
up
do that?
Louisiana.
That's cool.
when they come to Louisiana and things like that. So they do overlap. And one of the biggest questions is, can they crossbreed? Scientists say no. Fit vipers cannot crossbreed, make some mega viper snake. I don't know why they don't, but they say they just can't because they'd be sterile, like a
Yeah,
tiger.
like a mule.
Yeah. However, I ain't testing that theory.
No,
Okay?
I no. Now,
You can also find them in Canada,
Yeah.
Quebec, and now these snakes are different than black snakes. These snakes usually come out in May, and they go in in about October. Copperheads will stay out a little bit till November. Okay,
Yeah.
black snakes will stay out to November. If you got black snakes in your yard, usually the rule of thumb is you don't have pit vipers in your yard
right.
because they kill them.
We've got a 3-foot black snake in up at the Willow Entertainment headquarters. We call him Hank. And I have forbidden him to be killed.
No, I don't kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah, much as I hate snakes, I won't kill them.
Well,
And the last part covers behavior.
Now,
of the
I
snakes.
see a poisonous snake, I'm
Oh,
gonna
it's
kill
dead.
it.
It did.
Dead,
I told the
dead.
game warden.
Dead.
The game warden said you can't kill them. I said,
I don't give a fuck.
I said, first of all, I'll make a hat band out of him. I can have one. He goes, I know, but you can't kill him. I said, well, what if I fear for my life? He goes, you're not watching my face.
when you're done,
You
I
can't kill him.
got a fact about killing a
Oh.
snake.
All right, and real quick, the behavior on these snakes. Female,
Chopping your nuts off is not killing a snake, Jeff.
well, Lorena Bobbitt tried that, didn't she? Was that Lorena Bobbitt? Female timber rattlers often bask in the sun before giving birth to
Yep.
open rocky areas known as basking knolls.
Yep.
Okay. During the winter, timber rattlesnakes brumate in dens. Perhaps brumate in dens. That's the technical term. In limestone crevices, often together with copperheads
What?
and
What?
black rat snakes. So during
Really?
during the mating time, I guess they don't care. It's with if they got a beef during the wintertime, they go out in the summer and handle it. You know,
Huh.
they come back in. So that's your
Well, and you know,
they feed off mammals, frogs. You
uh,
all know what they eat. But
yeah, something that I learned about black snakes is if they're scared and they're in some fallen leaves, they'll actually wiggle their tail to try and mimic.
a rattlesnake.
A rattlesnake.
rattlesnake.
And so are a copperhead.
I've seen it actually happen
Right.
with a black snake.
I got a
once.
life-saving fact that will help people about snakes. You ready for this?
Okay.
Go ahead.
I grew up in Texas, so we used to have the rattlesnake roundups.
Yeah.
If you chop off a snake's head, that head could still kill you
Yes, it can
for
still
up
bite
to
you.
3 days.
3 days?
3 days.
Now that I didn't know.
Up to 3
I
days,
knew that
it
it
could
could
still
still
kill
bite.
you.
Because and actually this is something kind of cool. We found we were fishing, we had trot lines, and we pulled one up, me and a buddy of mine. It had a snapping turtle on it. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm not going to put my fingers in a snapping turtle's mouth to get a hook out.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it was either kill it
I just go back on the
or
hook.
let it suffer.
Well, it doesn't actually suffer because hooks are designed to dissolve. So seriously, A hook is designed to dissolve in a turtle's mouth, so you could just cut it off. And
Really?
they rust away and they just dissolve. And
Huh.
after about like a couple weeks to a month, they don't even notice it.
Oh, well. Anyway, we killed it.
You killed it.
Yeah, we
Did you eat it?
we cut the head off, and like 2 or 3 hours later, we come back to it to where the head was, and he stuck his knife in the snapping turtle's mouth, and it clamped down on it. And I was like, really? That's
Yeah.
nuts. Like I'd never thought about that, but yeah, it was
During the
pretty cool.
rattlesnake roundup, if you cut a rattlesnake's head off, the mouth, it'll still look around. It'll look around.
Put Terrell's comment up. No snake is trying to get near Carol Baskin's knolls.
So a snake will continue to try to bite. You
Yeah.
can watch it bite.
Yeah, it'll.
But let's say the snake's head is severed and it stops moving after a couple of days. If you step on it
Mhm.
and you step on the venom gland or you grab it and the venom gland, it could still kill you
Huh.
because the venom is still there.
Yeah, that whole thing about letting a snake sit out in the sunlight all day and it'll kill it, that's not true.
Yeah.
It takes time to die just like everything else.
Yeah.
As long as you separate the head from the body and don't touch the head, you're in no danger of the snake. The body, who cares? The wraps around you, it can't hurt you. But
We used to catch them all the time.
here in the state of Missouri,
alive.
the copperheads are probably our most beautiful snake. We have copperheads. They're a very beautiful snake.
Yeah.
As far as vipers go anyway, but they're
Show mom. I'm so proud of Richie. He can read.
The only time my wife
onomatopoeia.
the only time my wife sees a snake normally is after she's ran it over with the riding mower.
Yeah. I've had snakes snatch puppies, $1,000 puppies. So I go snake hunting.
You'd be amazed at our property. You could drive around with a riding mower and you'll run over a bunch of snakes.
Mhm.
But if you go over the top of like a little rabbit den, don't kill none of the rabbits. You don't kill any of the turtles. None of that. I mean, you could run right over a turtle and not even mess with it, not even hurt it. All over the place.
When I was about 17, I used to buck hay a lot. And that's honest freaking. If people did that, they wouldn't be out riding if they instead of buck hay, right?
Yeah.
And I come up to one, I seen the ass end of a snake hanging out about this long. I said, oh boy. Picked it up. I said, boys, watch that bell. It's got a head in it. Got the head of what? He said, head of a damn snake. And some bitch was hanging on the other part of the bell, still trying to bite at people. Okay. Tractor guy stopped, come up with a machete, and did something like off TV. Separated its head, put a jar over top of it. Why he had an empty jar on a tractor? Well, hey, I figured out why.
That's
Yeah,
Put the head
that's
over it
why.
and left it there, and we threw it up on there, right? So we busted 2 bells off, got the snake out there and everything, right? Good eating, by the way.
Yeah.
Right. 2 days later, we got the field done. He came back out there. That snake was dead. He put it in the thing. He pickled the heads. What he did,
Huh.
and made it.
Do you know why he had the jar? He was finished with his iced tea.
No,
Well,
he had a sweet
moonshine.
tea in there.
It wasn't no
Moonshine.
tea in that jug.
Yeah,
Okay,
moon-
Did you know
Moonshine.
Did you know moonshine
kills COVID.
is made in the still of the night?
Man, you keep trying to push that stupid
In the
joke.
still of the night.
You keep trying to push that.
But not in the heat of the night, because in the heat of the night, Archie Bunker gonna fight crime.
you know Archie Bunker from Kansas City,
In the
Missouri.
heat of the night. Archie Bunker's from Kansas City.
Yep. Yeah, he has affiliation with Kansas City, Missouri.
The character or the guy that played the guy?
Carol Connor.
Oh,
Carol Connor played him. Yeah.
okay.
Carol Connor.
Well, now that our show just got stupider,
Bucked Hay.
Buck
Yeah.
Hay.
Yeah, that's
That's my stripper name.
I did a lot of that when I was a kid.
Bucked Hay.
Or
It's my
honest living.
stripper name. But I say it like Bucked Hay.
Hey, John, I'll give you a number. I used to give about 8 to 10 cents a bale.
Jesus.
I was making $300 on the job. Now you tell me how many bales that is.
That's a lot of bales.
That is a lot of bales.
Yeah.
I grew up picking pecans, and you can get bags of pecans. You'd pick them up,
Mhm.
and then they would pay you cash
Right.
for however many pecans you picked up, and you could take home as much as you wanted.
During the summer, I'd make so much money during the summer, take care of my hose, and buy clothes for school.
Take care of the hose, as in the lovely ladies.
Those are the lovely ladies.
Lovely ladies.
But we want to bring up something here. Don't forget, if guys, go check out our buddy Weasel. Check out his page over Muddy Ridge Outdoors.
He's got a YouTube too, doesn't he?
He's getting ready to start it back up.
Okay.
And he's getting ready. And as soon as he does, if he wants to come on here, we'll let him come
Hell
on
yeah.
here. But
Pimp it out.
what
all
he's
that.
doing over there, guys, he's preparing a lot of food plots, and he's got seed and everything. He's going to teach you how to probably hunt deer. But we're giving a hunt giveaway to a veteran. Okay, a veteran giveaway. Hunting
In
trip
Missouri,
In Missouri. Has to be a Missouri veteran. Go over, check out Muddy Ridge Outdoors for all your details.
that doesn't
what you
have
gotta do-
a place to hunt.
Yep. It says right in there the rules and what you got to do to be qualified. Drop us a name because in September, I believe it's 22nd, I think it is, we're going to be drawing a name
Yeah.
because the hunt's going to take place November 2nd,
Mhm.
November 3rd, I believe it is.
Yeah.
And it's either going to be at the pimp headquarters or somewhere he's got provided for you. You will be provided a crossbow to hunt.
If you need it.
And if you're handicapped, don't worry. Put your name in there anyway. We'll make the most reasonable accommodation we can for you. If we got to drive you down there and drive you back, that's what we'll do.
Crossbow's a loner.
We will figure it out
We'll get you in there. But it's Weasel's going, I'm going, and I think you're going to go with us
if I can.
if
Yeah.
you can. And if you want it filmed, we'll film it with you. If not, that's certainly a choice. We'll talk about
Right.
whoever wins. But again, go to Muddy Ridge Outdoors on Facebook. Scroll down, read about the rules, like the
And then
page,
submit your entry.
submit your entry so we
For
get
who
these in.
you think should get it.
And I'll tell you something, the list is getting long. I'm very proud of you
Oh, it
guys.
is?
Yeah, it's growing like
Good.
leaps and bounds. I've seen a lot of names under some names I know, some people I know, some I don't, and that's great. That's
I haven't
outstanding.
even looked at the list.
Yeah, oh yeah, go there, look at there, go there, or go to Redneck Pimp site, look it up, and you can find it
Yeah,
on there as well.
yeah.
But go to Muddy Ridge Outdoor first and check it out, and get that took care of.
Hunting.
Around here, that's like gospel around here.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But the only thing I give up
I
football
just
for.
like dead air. I heard
Yeah, but
dead
you
air.
Keep on saying hunting.
I just
Go.
I
Say
just
something.
I just threw out dead. I hear dead air. I
No.
just threw out one or two words.
Oh, okay. But anyway, yeah, dead air is bad.
Dead air.
D-
Corn pop. I'm quoting Joe Biden. Corn pop.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, go check it
You're
out.
working your way up my list.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're almost in the top 10.
Gives my kisses on your list.
You know, if
Your ass
Carl
is gonna be on my foot.
if Carl hadn't have given this pin to us, I would be throwing it at him right now.
Yeah.
No balls.
Yeah. You got to keep that pen.
No, that's a good pin.
Good
Carl
pen.
gave that to us. There you
Oh,
go.
There you go.
There. Jeff gave me that water. I'll give it back to him. Give it back to him.
So
Well, anyway, so about the rattlesnake thing, if you see one, I'm not going to tell you to kill it.
don't fuck with
Try
it.
to avoid. And the bigger ones usually avoid you. Really, the only way a timber rattler can strike is from a curl position. He's not like a lot of other snakes. He
Or
has to
they'll
be curled.
quarterback.
He has to be
Yeah.
curled before he snack. Now he can go up to 3 feet or 3/4 of his body length when he strikes.
Yeah.
Okay, so if he's 5 foot long, figure 3.5 of him's coming at you, or 4 foot, whatever. Okay, so but they got a curl, so just leave them alone. But if you do get one, you live in the state of Missouri, let me know.
Yeah.
Privately, let me know. So
Snakes.
wife was smoking a cigarette one time. She hollered at me. I said, "What are you hollering about? You don't need help puffing on that damn stick." She goes, "There's a snake out here." I said, "Cool." I looked at go out there, and it was a pretty ass little copperhead next to her. Right? She's just standing there. He was looking at her. Right? He kind of backed up and got half in a curl position. I said, "I'll be right back." I go in the house, get my shotgun to shoot the thing. Come back out. The shotgun is semi-automatic. I pointed at it. It clicked. I pointed down beside my foot and it went off. I said, "Some bullshit. Misfire." I jacked another shell. Point at it, click. Put down my foot, went off. Twice, almost blew my damn foot off. So I beat it with a 2x4.
Huh.
Killed the son of a bitch. Beat it with a
We got
2x4.
chihuahuas, and I check the mail every day with my chihuahua. We're going down to check the mail. Didn't see anything. My dog stopped, go to the bathroom, whatever. Come back by right where my dog had taken a dump. Big ass viper came out of the weeds, and I always carry something on me. I had a giant knife and cut off its head.
Carl says they checked the holes at the Hamilton golf course for baby rattlers.
Oh, yeah, they'll hide it there.
And actually, I know for a fact down by Carrollton at that conservation area where they've got the big duck hunting area, they released pygmy rattlers.
They
released them for what?
I don't know. They
Because the
just
population
released
was
them.
bad.
To put them back out there?
Yeah,
They're-
I was like, you fucking dumb bastards. No, like conservation agent came out there while we were out there cutting trees and all that stuff. They're like, hey, if you see a pygmy rattler, don't kill it. They're endangered. And I went, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Because no.
I'll tell you what.
That's
I
why.
seen a photo
Fuck camel
What-
spiders too.
when I worked at the prison, Cameron prison. I seen a photo that a friend of mine, guard, brought in, and he was standing next to a cage at a Poozy Wildlife Area
Okay.
when they unleashed a male and a female mountain lion.
Uh-huh.
Then he turned around and said, "There's no mountain lions up in this north, but they're full of crap because I got them all out my property. I got a bear out there too."
Yeah.
Okay, and then they said, "No, there's none there." Around that same time in Hamilton, Missouri, the home of J.C. Penney, right? A gentleman had a 225-pound Rottweiler. He was that big. Come over from Germany. Paid to have him shipped over.
That's a
all-
big ass rod.
Yeah, all his papers was in German and everything. He was a
Right.
beautiful animal. Guy was laying in bed, and he thought he heard a baby screaming. Just the god awfulest noise he ever heard. Right? He sat up. The noise quit. He laid back down in his bed. Heard it again. Heard his dog just going crazy. Bunch of sounds. Looked outside. Didn't see anything. I don't know how you expect not. If you don't turn on, you're gonna see a Rottweiler anyway. He's black, right? Mostly black.
Yeah.
He lays back down, goes to sleep. Next morning, he goes out to feed his dog. And now around his house, he had an oversized chain link fence. It was bigger than normal. Okay. He goes out and sees his Rottweiler laying dead in his yard. He got down looking at him. He had something in his mouth. He had a leg about this long, a mountain lion's leg in his mouth. His throat was ripped open and his chest was ripped open. He's like, holy shit. He walks out the gate, goes over on the other side of the fence, find that mountain lion dead with his throat ripped out and his leg missing. Okay. They fought right there in that guy's yard. That mountain lion come over the fence to get some chickens or something. Now Rottweiler killed that. They killed each other.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so he calls the Missouri all-knowing conservation. They came out there. Meanwhile, he was taking photos. Okay. He was taking pictures and photos. They came out there and told him, said, we're confiscating your dog. He goes, the hell you are. That's paper property. That dog was registered as a champion. That's paper property. You can't touch it. I said, who do you think you're talking to? He said, who do you think you're talking to? He held him off and told him, you can't take it, nothing.
Because they ain't no wild animal.
No, he ain't wild animal. I said, well, another dog killed your dog. He said, my dog is 225 pounds. It's got the fourth or fifth hardest bite of all dogs. Ain't no dog jumped over my fence and killed my dog. Okay. I got photos with a cat's leg in his mouth. They said, we're going to confiscate your camera. He said, the hell you are. It ended up being in the paper, being a big deal about it, right? They tried to cover it up, tell this guy another story when he already took photos.
Because there are no mountain lions.
They wanted to say there's no mountain lions in this area. When this guy obviously had the freaking proof right there. And the dog cost him like $3,000, I think it was at that time.
Well, he
Okay.
was talking about them releasing snakes out there.
Yeah.
That is why I hammock camp. Because I'm up off the ground. I don't want to wake up in the middle of the night and have a snake inside.
They can climb up in there and get in them though.
It'd be really hard. It'd be easier for them to get into a sleeping bag.
Yeah.
Harder to get into a hammock.
Yeah, I always check my hammock when I did because I got the double one that kind of rolls
Well, I
over.
mean, when
so-
I'm in there sleeping,
yeah, I shake that damn thing, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hammocks are nice.
Yes, they are.
But I could teach you how to catch rattlesnakes if you want to learn.
I already
No,
know.
I'm good.
I'm an expert at them.
I mean, not even have to be there. Rattlesnakes will just flop in there and you catch them all day long. All you need is a couple old tires that you don't need, spare tires, old tires.
Yeah, I got a bunch of those.
What?
Yeah, you bury 2 tires
Uh-huh.
so that the top tire is level with the ground.
Okay.
The snake will fall down into where the tires are,
Uh-huh.
and because the lip of the tire, the way it is, it can't get past that lip to get out. So it'll get stuck between the 2 tires, and even if it gets up to the from the first one up to the second one, it can't get all the way out because the body can't twist like that because there's no straight way to get up. When I grew up in Texas, that's how we used to catch rattlesnakes all the time. We would just take 2 tires, bury the 2 tires with the hole in the middle open, and they would fall down in the middle of the tires, and they can't get back out.
See,
True story.
Give us a like and share for paying attention. If you heard that,
Jeff's a girl.
just question that. I don't know. What do y'all think? You think that's possible? You think Jeff's full of crap? You think that's realistic?
I've got half of mine to actually go out to the Woe Entertainment compound and try that out
Go for it.
because I've got some empty tires out there.
You'll catch all kinds of stuff, not
I
just
don't know.
snakes, by the way. You'll catch other stuff in there because there are other things that can't get out once you put something in there.
Like what?
Yeah,
Well,
like,
some little rodents. Sometimes the little rodents will get in there. Sometimes small mammals.
So
Other
I don't need
snakes,
to like bait it or anything.
no, other snakes. Other snakes will do that. They'll fall down in there. All kinds of stuff will go down in there.
so what you're saying is, you dig a hole,
Yeah,
you put the tire down in there, just so it's level with the ground.
2 tires.
Right, but still, well, I was gonna say you put one and stack it on top of the other one.
Right.
See, so one will be above ground, one will be below ground, right?
One is going to be level with the ground.
Well,
The top
so-
one's level with the ground.
So that'd be a one underground.
Hold on, show
And you put one
mom.
on top of that.
Show
Right.
mom is confirming something.
So the top tire.
That's called a den of
Inequity.
iniquity.
So the top the top
Inequity.
tire is on top, like just sitting on top of the ground. They don't know there's another tire underneath it.
Right. Well, it's
Okay.
actually under the ground.
Right.
So I can
they're
I
both
can
under
already
the
see what's going to happen. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to have show wife pissed off at me because she's going to walk out there one day and break her fucking ankle.
Well, no, she'll see the top tire because it's on the ground. She'll be able
Well,
to see
no,
it.
no. The top tire is level with the ground.
So you put both of them on the ground.
You put
I
both
just,
of
I
them
just
underground.
asked you that.
That's what I said. You put both of them under the ground, so that the top one is level with the ground. So it's just
I
a
ain't
hole.
digging that much of a hole.
So it's just level with the hole. And
You got
know how,
grandkids?
you know how we found that out? There was a tire playground in our neighborhood, and there was always snakes in the tires of the tire playground. Even when the ones weren't buried, the snakes would crawl up in those tires, and they would just hang out in the tires. And sometimes they wouldn't be able to get out.
You want to breed mosquitoes?
Breed,
I already
mos-
do because I've got a pond.
breed mosquitoes.
Oh my God, Richie, listen. He needs to listen. I asked him, and he kept agreeing with me when I was telling him, you want to
Yeah,
this
but I
tire
said it.
level. Yeah. So
I said level with the ground. Yeah.
and I kept saying bottom tire. You said yeah.
No,
yeah,
both
yeah.
tires.
Yeah, give
level
me
with the ground.
your Cheech and Chong
The
impression.
top one level with the ground. Yeah, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, the way.
You want to breed mosquitoes? No, that's. Well, I tell you how to do that. Just drill a hole in the tire, little weep hole, and the water will saturate into the ground.
Yeah.
A weep hole. Yeah, a weep hole. I get
A
that.
drain hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you want to prevent people from falling into this thing, you could always put a little fence around it if you want. Little tiny chicken wire fence. Snakes can get through it, but people won't fall in it. Put some little flags up. Or you could just say, hey, look over there. There's a hole I dug with some tires in it. Don't step on that. That's the easiest way.
Tell people don't go out
Stay
there unless I'm
tuned.
with you.
Stay,
'Cause they
stay,
could-
That's my snake well over there.
yeah. Stay tuned after the show for Paranormal Nation Radio.
Are they going to talk about snake wells?
No.
Snake
He might talk
I
about a
hope
well,
like
all
hell they're
right.
not.
Probably well are going to put you in. Breaking news: Girly man Jeff
See,
Onyx
look.
disappears.
This lady, Shell Mom, she heard it. Look,
I like her profile picture too.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. Anyway,
uh,
so
I wonder why I got people texting me. I ain't watching the show. People who are texting me are not watching the show. I'm not going to say her name. I'm not going to tell you I've been married to her for 18 years. I'm not going to say she need to be watching the show. With me. Sure, ass on the
someone's
show.
communicating with you.
Yeah, Biscuit. He always wants to talk. to me
I
about the
wish
show.
my wife would communicate with me.
and Biscuit used to be our intern. He knows when we're on.
He drives me nuts. He was at the wedding. And he said, "How's Justin doing?" I said, "Won't you come on the show and ask him?"
Do you know why
Then he
he's
goes-
not
then-
listening?
No, then he goes, "What? You got Bell's palsy?" He goes, "What show?" I went, "Oh, no, you just didn't say what show. The radio show. Was that part of that?" Oh,
Do you know why he's not listening?
because he can't get on his phone.
His favorite song going on right now.
Stroke.
Stroke it.
He's in the stroke.
Hey, there we go.
Stroke it.
Also, make
Okay.
sure if you can, and I'll have all of the information and everything like that, and the actual flag up behind us next week, to pimp more about that out, because it really is something that the fathers of the fallen a lot of times do get overlooked.
Yeah. The
So,
mothers get all the
um,
brothers and sisters, and your
yeah.
dads are just as vulnerable.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And so, it is something that, and I know you've got a son-in-law.
Yeah.
And, and
And he's fixing to get out and come back here.
which I can't wait to meet him.
Yeah.
But
Oh, he loves to shoot and play golf. I don't know about the golf part, but the shooting part. Him and I got to shoot. I signed in my M4.
There you go.
Man, he's right there, and he looking at me. And he goes, "Damn it, Dad! Damn it, Dad!" I said, "Don't get mad, son. It's okay."
So, what, Jeff?
That's
Nothing.
pretty cool. That's
Oh,
pretty
okay.
cool.
I seen you writing something. So
No,
I
he
was-
That's for later.
He gets out
That's
June
for
20,
after the show.
Oh,
June
okay.
24th.
After show notes.
So we've got 10 minutes left.
Oh, something we didn't do. We need to do.
what? Pimp our shows.
No, pimp out Warrior Fest and all the bands are coming to them.
Yeah, yeah.
Warrior
Let's
Fest.
do that.
Yeah. All right. Warrior Fest 2020, November 6th and 7th. Mark your calendars. We're giving you enough time. We don't want to hear what we didn't know about it. I swear
Wait,
to God.
November 6th and 7th?
Yeah. You're the sound guy.
Ain't there an election going on around?
No,
there?
that's after the election.
Oh, okay.
Trump will already be
Or
president by then.
before?
Yeah, Trump will still be president by then. It's after
Mhm.
election.
You sure?
I don't speak
It's
unless
the
I know what
first-
I'm talking about.
It's the first Tuesday is election day, right?
Right. And this is the first Saturday. Well, Saturdays after Tuesday.
Okay. That's fine.
Anyway, it's at Misfits Bar and Grill, Blue Springs, Missouri. $10 a person a day. All right, $10 a person a day. We got bands Mixology confirming they're going to be there. Reality Becomes, you're going to hear them on June 27th.
Yeah.
Badass
Can't
band.
wait. Can't
Badass
wait.
man. Kingfisher, Rosenbridge, KC, Agony Inc. And you said you had a guy
Possible HTW.
HTW. Okay. Comedians right now is Jeff Onyx.
Woo,
Long-
woo, woo, woo.
He's a sound guy. If he lives that long, he's gonna be there. He's a sound guy.
I don't know where
Tater
he's
didn't.
going.
Tater didn't confirm, but I'm gonna say Tater's coming because we're gonna go kidnap Tater's ass.
Oh yeah, I'll
Yeah.
already tell Dawn that he's coming.
Tater.
Yeah, she might as well load up, come with us. 'Cause
Yep.
we love them both.
Oh yeah,
So damn
definitely.
Tater Spray. David Scott. You guys remember him from being on the show? This guy's an old funny guy. He tells funny ass dad jokes that never wear out. Good man, love him to death.
Who?
David Scott.
Oh yeah.
Petty Murphy. He was there last year.
Yeah. Petty
Uh,
did it. Petty killed it.
He
Last
did. He
year.
did. He just got to remember, no political jokes.
Right.
Had a complaint. Noble Freeman,
Yeah.
young comedian. He did well. He had
Up
one.
and comer. Yeah.
He had one bad joke, but he didn't.
We all, but and that's the thing.
Not every
Yeah.
joke's
And-
for everybody.
Yeah,
Right. And that's something that people as an audience need to understand.
Right.
Not every joke is going to be in your wheelhouse of, oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work that way.
No, it's not. And they say the comedian need to be better. No, it's not necessarily true. We write jokes. We write them a certain way.
Right.
Yeah.
So Noble Freeman, Mo Williams. If you've never heard this lady,
Oh, it's hilarious.
she's and she said I can say this. She's a black lesbian. Okay. And she is just a killer with these skits.
That
man.
little
Oh,
fellow's
yeah.
funny.
Well, we call her
Yeah.
little guy. She gets a kick
Little
out.
fellow's
Yeah.
funny.
Kick us
She's a
in,
little
kick us in the
fella.
ass. She said we call her little fella, but the lady's funny, and she jumped on that.
I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to make sure that one of you guys writes that down whenever I go to introduce her, because I want to say welcome this little fella to the stage.
Yeah, welcome to Slaughter Fella. I mean,
I
who
mean,
wrote this? Jeff.
You know what's funny is every one of these comedians outside of here, I've known them almost all
years.
of them for years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have. Yeah, Richard Montano.
yeah.
Montano.
He's going to be there. Ty Fu is coming. He can say he ain't, but he's coming.
No, that motherfucker.
we're going to kick him in his piss pump. Okay.
Yeah,
We're trying to get him
really
there.
hard.
We've been trying to get his ass there. He's coming. And James Riley. Y'all know James Riley. He's been there before. He's coming. It's gonna
John
be a
Kyle Henry, the 34th.
yeah, whatever edition. It's a
Bob.
Friday and a Saturday show, guys. Make sure you, we're going to be giving away mystery box. We're going to have raffles during intermission. We'll give it the mystery box is going to a new home. Same thing we did last year. You'll draw a name off the little phone. It'll calculate it.
This
Hopefully
is the place
somebody's
we
there
were
to
at
get it.
last year.
Yeah,
Same place.
Same place.
Nice location.
It is
Yeah.
nice location.
Great
Beautiful.
parking.
And so that's where we're at, guys.
Some bars have some really horrible parking.
On
That
Fri-
place has some good parking.
Yeah.
On Friday we're starting at 6:00 and we're going until they close. Saturday starts
Or they
at
kick
5
us out.
o'clock until they close or kick us out.
Yeah.
And don't miss it, guys. If get it now, get your tickets now, lined up, money
Get your
saved.
hotel lined up.
Yeah.
Get your tickets lined up. Or get ready because we're not doing
Well,
pre-sale
and here's
tickets,
something
but
a lot of people don't know. A lot of the comedians that
You're
are going to
ugly.
be there and the bands, they will
You're a
be
girl.
bringing merch.
Yes.
Support the bands. Support
Oh,
the
yeah,
comedians.
definitely.
Yeah, and
Bring a little extra so
and-
that you can,
well, Justin and I got to say this to y'all too. If you, we're going to allow the bands to put a donation jug when they're playing during their segment. They have a donation jug out in front of the stage.
or on their merch table. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you like them, guys, if they got no merch and you like them, give these bands because they're doing this for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're doing it to help the veterans. The comedians are all doing this for free.
Gas
Justin and I
money.
are pocketing nothing.
Yeah.
And you got guys coming from Arkansas, so you see them, you like them, throw a little bit in a donation. Just help them out a little bit. They're giving up their time and their family for a very good cause.
And if
Just
I'm
get-
being told correct, the fuck jar is coming back
yeah, we counted that fuck jar.
twice.
I did. After each day, we got a bunch of foul-mouthed people.
There was a lady though that was in the audience that she would yell "fuck" and then run over and put money in it.
Yeah,
A couple of comedians, Tater was one of them.
yeah.
Walked up and dropped $30 in there before his set.
And said,
Yeah.
fuck it, let's go. You know, and it's like, yeah, it.
I seen a little old lady in there.
Oh yeah,
And-
she went up there 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, she did.
Fuck.
She goes, "This is some fucking shit. I fucking love this shit." She started raking them off. I'm like, "What the hell?" And she goes, "Thank you guys. They want us back. They thank
Somebody-
everybody for coming in there.
Yeah.
They never had nothing like that there before. So it's going to be a great time. The owner's going to be there this year. She wasn't.
Yeah.
She kicked herself. They're going to be there this year.
Yeah,
They
I
can't
can't
wait.
wait. I can't wait to meet them too.
The guy, our
Uh,
buddies from VRS, if you fly in, you guys want to share a room with us.
Yeah.
You know, we'll get a room with bigger beds. So
And
we
I
can,
hope
you
their
know.
kitchen's open. They have some good food.
Oh,
Anne Marie Honeycutt,
yeah.
those room ain't going to have no mirror.
No mirror in the Googling Queens.
No, she ain't getting
Room.
no mirror of any type.
No mirror.
No,
Why
she,
vampires or something?
no,
No,
she
she
had an accident with the mirror,
Oh.
somehow.
and it cost her $60.
Well, there you go. No more mirror. See, vampires are rampant, dude. Every time I was at the grocery store, and when the door doesn't open for somebody, they're a vampire. You just keep an eye out when the automatic door doesn't open. It's because that person is a vampire.
John said, "Just get Jay to kick him in the shins."
It's a vampire. I'm telling you, paranormal. Paranormal Carl. He's got to do a whole thing on vampires trying to walk into grocery stores and they can't go into the grocery.
No, he does
store because-
realistic crap that he can prove and disprove. He ain't gonna do no.
Well,
fake
no,
crap.
that you can
Yeah.
prove it because they walk up to the door and it doesn't open.
And I can prove that you're a girl.
I don't know.
And we got evidence. Fibromyalgia, bitch. Okay.
Whatever.
And we got 5 minutes left in the show, guys. And Justin likes to close it up the same way we always do all the time. I'm not going to imitate him because I can't. He's got that manly, succulent voice.
Did you just call my voice succulent?
I did.
Hey, are you going to watch the new Top Gun when
No.
it comes out?
No,
Are you?
I'm not in it.
I don't know if I will, if I
Um,
won't, but I damn sure ain't
anyway.
watching a new Texas Ranger. Walker Texas Ranger.
What?
They're
got-
having a new one.
They got a new one. The guy that plays Supernatural, the second, not the
Come
Jensen guy, but the other guy, he's playing Chuck Norris's part.
No way.
I'm appalled.
That's
I'm
horrible.
displeased.
Horrible.
I'm unsatisfied. I've been bamboozled. I've been swindled.
Chuck Norris kicked Corona's ass. So anyway,
Of course
with
he
that being said, guys, hey, thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, share the hell out of the show. And if you are having issues, please reach out to somebody. If it's not one of us here at the show, I know everybody in the comments will talk to you. Hit us up on our Facebook page. Get a hold of somebody. Okay. I know picking up that £10,000 telephone is probably one of the hardest things you can do, but it's probably one of the best things you can do. If you're out and about and you see somebody that looks like they may be having a bad day, something as simple as a handshake, a fist bump, a hug once this whole social distancing bullshit goes away. Hey, I was thinking about you today. That can make all the difference in the world.
Mm.
So like and subscribe to the page, you guys. I'm trying to get our latest Cooking with Gooses to upload. For some reason, I'm having some issues. And there might be a possibility of a paranormal Cooking with Goose.
Cool.
So
And keep an eye out. We're
we'll
going
be
to get
talking
some more
about that
shirts
later.
made.
Yeah.
Watch our webpage for shirts. If you want a shirt, hit us up.
We also have something that's going to be going on. If you want to be a member of the Woe Entertainment Founders Club, which will have shirts that say on the front, Woe Entertainment Founders Club, and then on the back, it's going to say, I'm a WOOG. So,
Okay.
Woog? A woog?
a Woe OG,
Oh, not a woog?
dumbass.
Swear to God, I'm gonna throw
and-
it back in.
Woog.
Which is just kind of
Jeff Onyx is the
a
Jeff Onyx
a
is the
donation,
Jeff
saying
Onyx
that you
is the
guys
girl.
wanted to donate and
Jeff
help
Onyx
us
is the
out.
girl.
So,
Jeff Onyx is
with
the
that being said,
Jeff
Much love, everybody. We'll talk to you guys next week right here on Whoa Entertainment.
Don't
on the
dog
Whoa
go
Radio.
home.
Whoa.